Center countdown to kickoff. Wildcat football built by the Russell Do It Center. We're here at the Charles E. Bailey Sportsplex in week number 2 on a Thursday night as the Wildcats take on rival Central Clay. The Volunteers coming in on off of a win, 1-0 on the season against Hanley. The Wildcats fell last Friday night to the Opelika Bulldogs by a score 25-20, and here we are. Guys, a little misty rain, not a lot of rain coming down right now. It's very humid. But, again, when these two teams get together, this is as good as it gets. I know we said that last week in Opelika, but this is 2 weeks in a row the Wildcats have to strap it up and go against a rival.
Well, just a great team led by one of the best coaches in state history in Danny Horn. But I wanted to start, Brett, tonight talking about this facility. Telling my son on the way over here today to the game, I said, you know that you are going to have a chance to play in probably the best high school football facility in the state of Alabama, and I mean it. This one is second to none, just the way that it's built into this park. I know it's been here a long time, but it's one of those that you never want to lose, and I want to give credit where credit's due, and that's Brian Riddle and Nick Hand and that entire Alexander City Parks and Rec staff have worked exceptionally hard. And look, all of these new coaches, Brett, that was part of the storyline tonight. I watched them personally come over there and talk to Nick and just thank him because maybe they've seen it, but probably most of them haven't been around here. We got the new video board up over to our left. That's providing a lot of atmosphere here in the ball game as well, and I'm proud of our Sign Source group for working on that with the school, Brett, but looks beautiful out there.
It is gorgeous, man. I'm telling you right now, the field, the black BR in the middle, the Benjamin Russell block letters in each end zone, the maroon down, really that borders the entire field. We've got the state network here. Randy, we know those guys really well. We work with them. It's just all eyes on this one tonight around the state of Alabama, and you got two very storied programs. Central Clay obviously not being around very long, the merger of Lineville and Ashland several years ago, but Danny Horn returns to Central Clay after leaving Benjamin Russell, wins 2 state championships, is the winningest coach in high school football history here in the state, and coached here for 10 years and had some really good seasons here. Never got over the hump, made it to a semifinal game against Spanish Fort, lost a close one there. So he was 1 game away from having a chance to play for one here, but again, won a couple region championships that are up on the wall down there, and again, they've won 5 of the last 6 in this rivalry matchup, and we'll see how it goes tonight. Kurt Johnson, first time here as head coach at Benjamin Russell at home. He opened up last week on the road, a tough game where the Wildcats had a boatload of penalties and mistakes, and going to try to clean some of that up this week in a short week turnaround. Very physical game. It'll be interesting to see how we respond to that, and pretty special night coming out. We won't reveal yet, as you'll hear the crowd here in a little bit and the players. A special night for them is we'll do something for the first time in school history, and we'll just kind of wait. But we're here on the Russell Do It Center countdown to kickoff, and we'll get down to the sideline with Faith in a little bit as she'll go out and try to catch the coin toss. Both teams still in the locker room right now, and I don't know if we're having clock problem, not on the Jumbotron, but the old school scoreboard down here, right's feeling a little jealous tonight, I guess, with the new scoreboard in the house. And they're like, okay, we're going to show everybody. I just won't work tonight. We'll see how that goes for everybody. But hopefully they'll get all that straightened out. And but, Randy, it's, again, crowd filing in. You're going to have a good crowd here tonight at the Charles E. Bailey Sportsplex.
Always is. It doesn't matter if one of these teams feels like they're much better than the opposition. You're going to see some big crowds. And some of the best high school football games you and I have had the pleasure of calling are between these two schools, as well as Benjamin Russell playing Clay County back when Danny was there, Brett. But this is a very good Central Clay football team. They went 12-1 last year. They lost to Coach Jay's team there in the quarterfinals of the state playoffs there at Clay Central. It was a close football game. Montgomery Catholic scored with, 3 or 4 minutes left to take that one out to a 2-score win, and they went on to win their 2nd consecutive state championship. So always good on the lines of scrimmage. You know, one thing that we'll watch for tonight, and it's not like us in Ellick City don't know this already, Danny has no problem changing things up. You know, if you expect him to come out here in the wishbone, he's probably going to be in the wing tee. If you expect him to come out here in the wing tee, he'll probably end up in some kind of spread offense trying to play power football at you. I've always appreciated that about him. Always changes things up to try to give his players the best opportunity. Of course, he wants to run the wishbone at you. He wants to play physical football, and he's been there long enough to be able to teach those Bows and Joes on the lines of scrimmage how to play that physical brand of football that he wants to play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll see what he's got up his sleeve tonight. He's not the winningest coach in history for no reason. He knows how to take what he's got and get the most out of them for sure. And they will be without their starting quarterback tonight. And guy that went both ways, played linebacker and quarterback for them, J.T. Wilkerson, hyperextended a knee late in the game last week. They were in control of that game, up big, and less than 5 minutes to go in the game, and ends up getting hurt. And that's a tough blow there. Probably going to be out for 4, maybe 5 weeks for them.
Well, that's great news. He's coming back.
Yeah.
You know, I know last Friday when we were walking out and you were talking to Tommy, it didn't sound that good. So I'm thrilled for that young man.
Well, nothing torn. That's the good thing.
Yeah, you hate to see a senior lose any games, but you definitely hate to see him lose an entire year. So great news for Central Clay.
Right. So, you know, more than likely going to run number 17 out there at quarterback. Again, I think they're going to have a mix of that, Randy, tonight. But number 17, Taylor Boyd, the senior, warmed up at quarterback. Of course, you know, talk of maybe Caden Glenn, a senior wide receiver, also taking some snaps there at that position. You could probably see a mix of guys depending on what formation they're in and how they feel. So they've had a week to try to work on that and try to get ready. Again, anytime you lose your starting quarterback, it'll set you back. I don't care what anybody says, but again, Danny Horn, this coaching staff, will have his team ready to play tonight.
Well, Taylor's a great athlete. Played both sides of the ball last year, really good on the defensive side, but was probably going to be one of their big play potentials out at wide receiver. So when you move a guy like that, I remember us going down and Coach Coleman, I don't know if he was calling the games with us or he was coaching on the sideline, but Spanish Fort had the same thing happen. If you remember, they moved a kid that was their top receiver into quarterback, and my Lord, the worst part about that was their best player ended up with the football on every snap. And we lost that one. I believe that was Tyree's junior year, if y'all remember well. And we played him well that night, but he was the best football player on the field. So you get that. And, you know, and I think that Danny has proven over the years that he doesn't necessarily need a quarterback to come out here and complete 12 to 15 passes to win football games. If they can run the football, and you see this big offensive line that's coming out on the field, always big. They grow them big over in Clay County. And so a few of them that we'll try to spotlight tonight on this big offensive line. But we match. You know, I was so proud of our kids and the way that we played defensively last week, especially on the lines of scrimmage and especially on the defensive line, because we had a number of new faces getting their first starts of their career, and they were matched up one of the biggest offensive lines in the state of Alabama in Opelika, and we held our own.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think that's the most impressive thing for all of us up here. We all bragged on how well we held our own on the lines of scrimmage. You just heard Coach Johnson in the locker room with me talk about, he thought, you know, they had their times, but he thought we had our times where we won the line of scrimmage. So that's a very positive thing coming out of a game where you lose. And and then one thing he said, you know, when you win a lot of games and you win some games where you make a bunch of mistakes, he said you don't really nitpick some things. He said when you lose a game, you nitpick everything because you go back and you go, hey, this could have made a difference. This could have made a difference. Hey, they put the ball on the ground 3 times, and we didn't get any of them. And guess what they ended up doing on those 3 drives? They ended up scoring a touchdown. You get one of those. You stop them one time there, again, right there before halftime. You know, ball on the ground, probably stayed on the ground 4 or 5 seconds. We couldn't get on it. I think maybe either the next play or the 2 plays later, they throw a touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone. So when you have opportunities to create some turnovers, you got to do it. And, you know, maybe tonight, maybe we can be opportunistic. That's a huge thing. You got to steal some possessions from this team. They're going to try to slow things down. I mean, they don't want to get in a run and gun with our football team. We have some really, really talented playmaking athletes. Not saying they don't, but that's not what they're going to want to do. They're going to want to try to eat clock and limit possessions for us. And so we've got to take advantage of every possession we have. We've got to make the most of it. And, Wes, I think I'm excited about the way our defense played last week. And I think you look at it from a standpoint of our defensive front looks the part. They're physical, and I expect them to do the same out here tonight.
I do too. I mean, listen, if we can beat on the line of scrimmage against them, we can win every game.
I think so.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to be physical. This is what I'm looking for tonight is, can we run the ball on them? I think we struggled.
Well, if we don't get behind the chains,
yeah,
and we just line up first 10, shoot ourselves in the foot.
and the passing game, if we can run the ball, it's just going to help Morgan and Bedgood as a receiver.
Yeah. Jumbotron to our left, and Wildcats about to make their appearance. Clay Central Balls have come out of the locker room, and they're behind their run-through. Kickoff officially will be at 7:12 for statewide TV. So that's why we have not had kickoff yet, and it's after 7 o'clock. So statewide TV, 7:12. We got about 5 minutes before kick. And the Wildcats coming out of the locker room. People continuing to file in here at the Sportplex, and see cars still coming down the road on the backside barely where
Great crowd.
and it's going to continue to fill up, and Coach Johnson kind of peeking out the locker room doors, trying to wait for the signal to come out, and got a nice feel in the air here tonight. It was humid. Here come the Wildcats, dressed in all black for the first time in school history. And the debut, the black uniforms here, black pants, black jerseys.
Oh, man.
Looks really, really good.
Give you chills bumps, right? Just chill bumps.
And our captain's coming out, Randy, and you tell us we're old every week, so can you see those numbers down there? Can you tell me who they are?
I can, and these are the permanent team captains for the season this year, and I love this. You know, I told you this on the podcast this week. You know, one of the best things to ever happen, in my opinion, in your life is for the team that you play on to vote you as one of either 3 or 4 permanent team captains, and here's ours down here for the season. Cedarian Morgan, that's Elijah Johnson. You look Charles Chappelle right there and B.J. Bedgood. So those will be the 4 permanent team captains for the Wildcats this year, and it's 4 really good ones, Brett.
Scotty Gordon, Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group, coin toss coming up, auto, home, life, and commercial, true asset protection at competitive rates and the best service. Our captains there for the Wildcats tonight, the Black BR at midfield. The Central Clay Vols dressed in all white. White pants, white jerseys, red numerals, blue headgear with the Vols on the side of the headgear. Wildcats will stay with that matte maroon headgear with the silver BR on one side and the number on the other. And as both sets of captains make their way out again, we want to remind you our coin toss brought to you each and every week by Scotty Gordon and Cornerstone Insurance and Financial Group. And Faith will catch up with the head official here in just a second. She'll make her way out to midfield. We'll try to get a listen to pregame instructions and see if we can tell. A little technical difficulties last week, so we'll see if we can get that corrected tonight. So we'll go down to Faith on the midfield BR. And we'll get the pregame instructions, Faith, and I'll kick it down to you.
Once again, I know you're going to hear it every week. We will play with sportsmanship at all times. You understand? When the ball carrier's down, the play is over with. Whether or not there is a whistle. If that ball carrier's down, even without a whistle, the play is over, okay? We will stop play, all right? Y'all are the captains. If we have any problems out here, we're going to come get one of y'all. You understand? Yes, we look for y'all to take care of anything that we need, okay? Yes, you get to call you're the visiting team, you get to call the coin toss. Head says heads. Tails. Heads, tails. I want you to, he's going to call it. I want you to repeat what he says, okay? Tails. He's called tails, all right? I'm going to flip it. If I drop it, I'll reflip it. It is heads. It's heads. You want the toss, you want to defer.
Yes, sir.
All right?
There you go.
Benjamin Russell has won the toss and has deferred.
That's Faith, our sideline reporter down there with the coin toss. Wildcats do win the toss and defer to the second half, and we'll keep it down there with Faith here, and we'll get her to catch up with Coach Michael Hale here. And she makes her way back over to the sideline. Faith, I'll keep it down there to you and see if you can catch up with Coach Michael Hale.
Let's back up this way.
All right, Coach. First time in all black for these guys. What did they think when they saw the uniforms?
Oh man, it was a blessing, man. The excitement to see that these guys, they've been something that they've been wanting. I've talked to some parents before we got here, something that they've wanted too before we got here. So we're just excited. Hopefully we can come out and live up to those all black jerseys with the dark side on the defense.
And another rivalry game tonight, but this time at home. What's the mood going into tonight?
The move is most Danny Horn teams, you got to be physical enough to play them. So hopefully we can come out and match the physicality of this tough team over there and get these Wildcat fans what they deserve, a win.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Faith Richardson on the sideline for us all season down there with defensive coordinator Michael Hale. And there you go. You hear Coach Hale talk about it, Wes.
Yeah.
Don't have to match the physicality in this game tonight, but he said it. Boys are electric coming out in those black uniforms. He said, now we got to live up to it.
Listen, they look good. Let's
play good.
Let's play good, yeah. And he said it right. We got to be physical to beat Danny Horn's team.
Well, of course. And, again, man, sideline equipment worked great. Sounded good down there tonight. Boy, you couldn't have started off for the officials, both teams, and the radio crew last week being any worse than last week. But we've got that figured out here tonight. It's good to be home, I'll tell you that.
Nice when a plan comes together. And,
That's it.
Brett, I'm going to let you go back in time real shortly. And I got a text, and it was like, would you please get you and your cohort son to stop running all over the stadium, up and down the stairwell. And I'll never forget Braden and his group right over here to our left scaring me to death. Every single game that they were going to fall down that stairwell. So that's where I've been.
Well, you know, you're going to probably have to go back out there again.
Yep.
So because they don't listen very well, I can tell you that. Braden's listening and watching the broadcast right now. So, Braden, son, yeah, you scared me to death every time, you and Clayton and Bradley and everybody else.
4 for 4 on touchbacks last week for Murphy, and he has gotten so much stronger, not only in the upper body but in the lower body, and he has improved his kicking game as much as I can remember improving from one year to the next.
Yeah, Murphy going to kick right to left here. Karen Snell, State Farm Insurance, first half kickoff. High end over end kick, and this one's going to be short. This one's going to be fielded about the 7-yard line. Going to bring it right up the middle of the field, a big hole right there. Hit at the 35 and brought down about the 36, 37. That one way short on a kickoff there. Didn't see that last week, and they're going to bring 7. Actually, that's Boyd that returned that kickoff. So going to bring it out, put it down at the 39-yard line. So that's the difference. That's 20 yards in field position when you kick it in the end zone versus you allow a return. And they had it set up in the middle, and good open field tackle by our Wildcats. They'll have the ball at the 39. Boyd will come out in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers, 1 split to either side, and they have a big back there in the backfield. That's Dalen Houston. Houston will line up kind of behind Boyd, send a man in motion right to left, going to take the snap, going to hand off to Houston over there. Houston is gang tackled off the left side, going to lose a couple of yards there. Off left tackle brings up 2nd down and 12.
Outstanding play. I think that's Kendrick going to come up off the bottom of the pile along with B.J. Hicks and Eli Long coming up from his secondary post as well. So 3 Wildcats in all black on that tackle, a 2-yard loss. We'll call it 2nd and 12.
Vols going to line up similar formation, still split 1 to either side, ball in the middle of the field. Going to hand it off again. There's nothing going on right there. Going to be slammed down to the turf very hard. Going to get 2 of those yards back, but it'll be 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Wildcats.
Nice tackle in the middle part of that line and just a stalemate. Jeremiah Gardner going to get credited with that stop, big number 23. But a better job by our defensive line to stand up that big offensive front for Central Clay. They'll give them a 3-yard gain, but 3rd down and 9 as Central Clay on their first possession at their own 40.
And, you know, this is what Coach Johnson said. We didn't do a very good job last week of getting off the field on 3rd and long. This is 3rd and 9. Wildcats have got to get off the field here. Cannot let them move the chains. They'll line 3 up down here to the bottom, 1 to the top here on 3rd and 9. Boyd back there with Houston. Boyd's going to pull it and run around the left side, and he is going to be called for a holding.
Left end.
Yeah, he took a shot out of bounds over there. He ran for a first down, but this one's going to come back on a hold, and that's going to cost the Vols 10 yards. So it'll come back. It'll be 3rd and 19, and I'm sure Danny Horn not going to be happy about that. I don't know that he's ever been happy with any holding penalty.
Well, the problem with that one was not necessarily that it was a mugging, but he had a grip of the jersey. And the jersey you could see was pulled off, and that's going to get a holding penalty every time with that. So, actually, that is Poochie in there,
Poochie
number 23. So,
tonight.
I'm glad. Look, Brett and I called a football game against Central Clay several moons ago. And we called some Jimmy Johns back there running the football, and he ran for.
Well, it happened to be the kid that went to Appalachian State.
Yeah, that's it.
He was the kid that went to Appalachian State.
And I looked down, and the number that he had on, he was listed at 5'2", 111 pounds or something like that. And I said, I don't know how big he is, but he's not 5'2", 111. And he went for 200 that night, if you remember. So that one will be a forever memory of mine.
10:25 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 19.
Was his name.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Very good player, Cameron Peoples. Ball's going to hand off up the middle and going to be tackled right there at the 35-yard line, and going to get about 4 yards back, but it's going to be 4th and a mile, and they're going to have to punt the football. Again, not in a hurry to snap the football, as you can see, just very deliberate, trying to run clock here even on this first possession. And Wildcats do a good job, 3 and out here, and going to have possibly good field position as we're going to send one back to the 30. 9:56 and count here in the first quarter. Wildcats held. And a very sluggish snap, a slow punt, but gets off a beautiful punt. We're going to run over there and field it at the 30. Nobody over there going to try to come back across the field. Get in the way, and going to be pulled down right there at the 25-yard line. Tried to turn the corner. There's a penalty flag up here around the 36-yard line. This one will probably be against the Wildcats, unfortunately.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
Did you know that Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air service fee is good for 30 days for all 4 trades? That's right. If we service your home's electric, plumbing, HVAC, or garage doors, we will come back within 30 days for any of the 4 trades at no additional cost to you. A licensed and trained Dixie technician will service your home with our signature warehouse on wheels, and all work will be backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for?
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters is the place everybody's talking about. Find out for yourself and try the best steak on the lake. Prime Steakhouse and Catering, located in Stillwaters, open to the public.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dayville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Wildcats with the second offensive possession. Unveiling the black uniforms tonight, and they look sharp. And the thing that you always worry about when you bust out something is don't lay an egg in them, that's for sure. But
hey, I like them. I mean, I think this is something we'll probably stick with. I know it was the go-to for Coach Jay there at Montgomery Catholic. If y'all remember those unis, you and I've called state championship games with them, and I always like that uniform. But let's talk about the game here. I like this possession. Coach Coleman, you're great at calling plays. Keep them off balance. Even if it's a 4 or 5 yard gain, we're running the football and staying versatile. And I know BJ doesn't get but 4 or 5 there, but I'll take the football in his hands as often as possible.
To me, when I'm looking at it right now, is we are running the football. And they all double covering Morgan. So Bedgood should have some opportunities down the field.
No, he will.
Play action and have a big game.
Yeah, you start running the football, leaning on them a little bit.
Right.
You know, things change, and they have to creep up some guys into the box. And changes the whole perspective on that. But you cannot continue to have penalties. I mean, that's the thing that's hurt us so far in this season. Last week against Opelika on the first drive, you just put yourself in a hole that you can't get out of.
Harry L. okay, Brett? I see him over here. He's on the right side. So we haven't seen him in the football game. It's been all of Jai so far.
Right.
But second down, they'll actually call it 7 on the board. They've moved this one back. It feels like about a yard over there.
That seemed like a better run than that. So after the catch, trips to the top, one down to the bottom. Ball in this near hash as you move right to left. Going to show a blitz here, pre-year. Under pressure, going to step up. Got all kind of room. 40, midfield, 40.
Go King.
35, 30, and upended. Got to get a little bit better at making a guy miss right there. But he looked over here to his left, and Central Clay had nobody. That's a massive gain into ball territory, and a Wildcat first down brought to you by C&T Electric. Wildcats on the move here, coming to the line of scrimmage.
One of the things I was most impressed with King last week is running that football whenever it was given to him, Brett. You see another great game by the sophomore quarterback.
Trips up to the top, one down here to the bottom is Sedarian Morgan. Year in the shotgun, going to take the snap. They're going to bring that pressure off the left side, going to fire pass. He's got his receiver. Good throw and catch down to the 11-yard line. Another first down for the Wildcats. Compliments of C&T Electric. Wildcats on the move here on the second drive.
Cover 2 back in the secondary. This is a dig route right in front of those 2 safeties, trying to make sure nobody gets over the top. Great job by BJ going down to the ground, and a perfectly thrown pass by the 5-star Kingston Pre-Year.
Trips to the top, going to split one guy down here to the bottom. That's Eric Young. Pre-Year shotgun. John Nars to his right. Pre-Year's going to roll the pocket, step up under pressure. Ducks under there, going to go down to the 10, down around the 9, taking what the defense gave him. Balls had pretty good coverage there on the right side. Live to play another day. Brings up second down.
I'll say what I said last week. We know what type of talent number 3's got. Is he physical? Is he tough? He proved himself to me last week. He was cramping, found ways to make plays to get us down the field on that final drive. Just a super talent out there. Another 2 or 3 yard gain, stay ahead of the chains. They only give him 2 on the board. Call it 2nd and 8 inside the 10.
3 up to the short side of the field. Going to hand it off. Jai made one guy miss. slides across the 5 down to the 4. It'll be 3rd down and probably about 2 yards. So 3rd and about 2 coming up for the Wildcats after a 6-yard run that time by Jai. Made the first guy miss, Randy, and allowed him to get upfield.
So quick with those feet. He's short and compact to the ground, but able to run through one stop, especially if it's a hand tackle back there.
Quick to the line of scrimmage. Got him in the neutral zone right there. Hard snap count by Preyer. It'll be 1st and goal for the Wildcats.
Love
coming
that
up.
call. Love that call right there.
Yes. Did the hard snap count, ran to the line of scrimmage, tried to look like they were going to run a play and hurry up. Got the balls in the neutral zone, so the Wildcats will be 1st down and goal.
Harriel coming into the ball game for the first time here. A little bit bigger back.
Physical back right here.
Than Jai back there, and had some great runs. Only 40 yards rushing last week for him, but some really good runs. Little surprised we don't see Elijah in there with that heavy package, but the way that we're moving the football, you know, a lot of times going to the heavy takes you out of some rhythm that you have, Brett. So I like the idea of keeping the big 6'3", 195-pound quarterback in there with all of those. He's got so many bullets in the gun.
Well, just
right
got
now.
invited to the Polynesian Bowl in 2027. The invite's going to keep coming for Kingston Preyer, I can tell you that. Just got a couple texts, and they're like, man, this kid's arm is phenomenal. I mean, watching on NFHS Network, we appreciate all of you out there tuning us in here on the Wildcat Football Network, and group of former Benjamin Russell Wildcats down in Auburn watching us on NFHS. Send us a shout-out. Tell us where you're watching. I have no idea what – it's half the distance, so they're going to say 3rd and inches.
Right.
So no 1st down there. Thought it would be 1st and goal. So we'll go shotgun, man in motion right to left to Sederi. Snap count, going to run it up the middle. Harriel going to push. Going to go down to the 1, and he dive in. He got
touchdown.
in. He got in. Touchdown. Wildcats. 6-0. 3:25 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats score first.
Such a heady play by the quarterback right there. I know that you keep those legs driving in Harriel, and congratulations to him. But Kingston sees that his momentum stopped at about the 2-yard line, and he gets in the scrum.
Yes.
And this is not a small
That's
quarterback
the push right there, guys.
getting in the scrum. This is a big physical quarterback. Outstanding drive, kept him off balance. Haven't had to do anything with Sedarian so far, but still get 6 on the board.
Extra point coming up from Murphy. High snap, gets it down, kicks on the way. Kick is good. Why does it take high school referees so long to throw the arms up?
Well,
it takes 5 seconds to tell you if
they
the
look
point's
at
good.
it. They
well,
look.
I mean,
they look.
It's not hard. It's good. Just throw the arms up. 7-0. Wildcats lead it. And hopefully that won't be the last one for the night. Touchdowns brought to you by S&S Discount Tire Pros. I want to go down to Faith on the sideline here. 3:25 to go here, Faith. Wildcats a lot better there on that second drive. Drove the field and stuck it in right there from 3 yards out.
You know, you keep talking about Kingston Preyer, and that's what you're going to get when you've got the best quarterback, the best 2028 athlete in the state. So, I mean, you can see the momentum that they have moving forward and the amount of intensity that they have, and hopefully they're going to keep carrying it out, and this is not going to be the last touchdown that they score.
Hey, Faith, while I got you right there, how loud is it down there on the field?
This Jumbotron is so, no, keep it on. This Jumbotron is so loud, and there is so much going on from both the Jumbotron and the fans. The student section on the other side is going crazy at all times.
Great job, Faith. Appreciate that. Wildcats, I'll come over to you, Coach Coleman, and recap that scoring drive after the kickoff here. All right, 3:25 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats lead at 7-0. That is your new all-clear plumbing and air score. That time a lot better.
No flags.
Hey, and amazing what you can do.
No flags, and when a
run the football.
Run the football.
Here's a
Always
kick. This
helps.
one's going to go into the end zone.
Yeah.
So it's all better all the way around. Ball's going to have to start first 10 from their 20. I'll go over to Coach Cole.
Yeah. So 77 yards, 7 plays. With Kingston, have a 30-yard gain or maybe 35-yard gain on scramble, and no flags. Really look good. It has time to throw, and we're running the ball.
Absolutely. I like all that.
Yeah.
Randy, I think you'd like all that
I'll
too,
take
right?
all of that. You know, the big play so far in this football game is the turnover, though. I mean, getting that turnover deep in our territory after they had swung field position after going 3 and out on that opening possession, Brett, was huge.
Huge.
And us getting on the ball this week. You know, last week we had 3 rolling around on the ground. We didn't get on any of them, and I thought that was one of the big keys to the game.
I totally agree. 1st and 10 balls thrown 20. Shotgun snap, going to be deliberate, going to hand off. Wish he had.
Christian.
Going to be put him down right at the 20. And they're real slow on that, Randy. He's waiting to try to read what's going on.
This is a new quarterback back there. And
Taylor Boyd.
A super athlete, but I don't know how many snaps. Look, I don't keep up with him. I just know that he played both sides of the ball a lot last year.
Right.
And with JT going down, you got to find somebody that you feel comfortable with to snap the football to. And so that ball, that exchange back there at the running back's going to slow down a little bit. But more important for us, Christian Smith.
That's a great tackle.
Holding his place here on the left defensive end. Keeping that outside shoulder free.
Boy, he looks good, too, doesn't he?
He does. He had a good game. 4 tackles in the interception last week.
2nd and 10. Going to be a quarterback run off the left side, and Wildcats just light him up.
again.
Picked up about a yard there, so 3rd down coming up for the Vols. And, again, you know it's a backup, Randy, but they're going to try to hit us on a few plays.
Well, they've got to.
Yeah, and so you got to watch on a play like 3rd down and 9 coming up where they – may do a little play action and try to see if they can get it down the field.
Big hit again by B.J. Hicks.
Yes.
You know, last week I said when number 9 hits you, that's Charles out there. You're going to know it. But so far this season, B.J. had 13 tackles last week. I've already got him for 4 here tonight. So physical and playing low to the ground, Brett. And you may not know that helps, but I tell you what, if you stay down and keep leverage low like B.J. is, you can make plays.
They got a power formation there. Going to be a quarterback sweep to the left side. Just nowhere to go. And just absolutely nowhere to go. And
let me brag on a bunch of them.
Playing it safe right now.
That student body left. You must not catch blocks right here. And I want to brag on a couple of them. First off, BJ and Charles come up, take on the block. But another one's Eli Long. Eli is your safety on that side. And, Brett, he comes up, keeps outside containment, makes this football move back inside, right. And it was a physical play by him. So an outstanding job by the junior safety and Eli Long.
They'll have to punt from the 10 with 1:17 to go here in the first quarter. LaJavius Calhoun will back up into own territory. Man, this is a shank.
Head up.
Bad shank here. It's going to roll dead at the 44-yard line. It was a terrible punt by Boyd.
One of those key plays and possessions right here, Brett, where you want to keep your foot on their neck for a little bit. If you got them down, trust me, you don't want to let a horn back up.
You want to just keep piling on, man. The Wildcats starting at the Vol 45 here with a 102. You want to score again. And for those watching on NFHS, if the signal's kind of shaky on the TV side, not much we can do about that. It's the Wi-Fi up here, so not much we can do right now about that. 1st down and 10 at the Vol 45. Kingston Prier going to set up a screen pass. He's got Cedarian Morgan. And Cedarian's pulled down after a 5-yard gain. Boy, he was one guy away from having a lot more, and the Wildcats, Cody did a great job of diagnosing that one and had Central Clay, had him upfield, had it kind of perfect, really. And maybe I watched practice the other day, and Cody was like telling Kingston, got to get that ball out a little bit quicker, got to get it to the receiver a little bit faster so you make a play.
We'll catch up with Coach Coleman. Coach, I'd like to know how many runs, how many passes so far when we finish up this drive. It feels like we're about 50-50 right now, which I didn't feel we were last week. That's key.
2nd down and 6, they'll call it. Ball's going to show some pressure off that right side. Going to hand off up the middle, found a hole. John Norris running down to the 35. He's going to be right at the sticks. Maybe going to be just about a half-yard shy, but, hey, good surge over here on this left side by the Wildcat offensive line.
Well, you won't hear me say this too often in this matchup, but we are much larger than them on the lines of scrimmage, and leaning on them a little bit. Now, they'll continue to play physical, but this is a big play.
And that's going to end the first quarter. Wildcats have 3rd and 1 coming up when we come back. We'll take a Scooter's Coffee timeout. Your score, sponsored by All Clear Plumbing and Air. Wildcat 7, Vol 0. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep this in mind. Don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com today.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
And I love the way that we're leaning on them right now. We're winning the line of scrimmage. And Jai's being so patient back there in the backfield. You'll see Harry L. in right here. But Jai's not getting in a rush. He's allowing his line to get pushed, and then he's getting up and making a couple of moves and, you know, picking up 4, 5, or 6 yards at the least.
Yes.
And staying ahead of the chains is where we weren't good last week, namely because of all the penalties we dealt with last week.
Yeah, no doubt. Not sure what we're doing here.
Probably TV.
Well, TV break.
Yeah, TV.
Oh, yeah. Got a TV break. That's right. Reminding everybody, got a lot of comments coming in for us on the NFHS Network. Got a lot of people sending us texts saying they're watching the game, and we appreciate all of you out there choosing us here on the Wildcat Football Network, whether it's 97.5 Kalijah Country or on the NFHS side of things. Wildcats 3rd down and inches. Ball at the ball, 36. Ball on the far hash, moving left to right.
Third down and 1 for the Wildcats.
Kingston in the shotgun, going to hand off up the middle. Big hole. runs over a ball, spinning down to the 25. It's another first down for the Wildcats.
Harry L back
Yes.
there, and he gets
punished.
downhill quick, and this is nothing but offensive line play right here. Outstanding blocking. Runs through Taylor Boyd back in the secondary and picks up another 3 yards after contact.
Quick to the line of scrimmage, going to take the snap, going to hand it to Harry L again. Powering ahead, going to get it down to the 20-yard line.
Good
Gonna be
run.
almost a 5-yard gain there on first down.
Keep them rotating in and out. You'll see Jai come back. Harry L gets a couple of carries. Jai back into the football game. They'll call it 4 on the board, exactly what the doctor ordered. Ball is right outside of the red zone at the 21-yard line over on the left hash mark. Wildcats lead 7-0. 11:20 to go here in the second quarter.
Trips down here to the bottom, 11:15 and counting here to go in the first half. Haven't really seen a lot of Cedarian Morgan to this point.
Just one catch.
Yep. Kingston with a shotgun snap. He's going to roll out. He's looking down here. He's going to take it and throw it to the corner of the end zone. He has his man. It's just too far. Just out of the outstretched arms of Eric Young right there in the corner. At his man torched down here in the corner. So it brings up 3rd down and 6.
They put that thing in a bucket in the corner of his end zone.
Unbelievable, man. This kid is phenomenal.
What a pass that was.
I love the play call. You know, you are leaning on them, so you kind of want to stay ahead of the chains, but, you know, keep them off balance. And, you know, all eyes are on number 1. I don't care if it's 3rd down and 6.
Right.
So our willingness so far to try Eric on 2 deep balls is going to have their eyes on number 2, too. 2 deep safeties back. 2 matched up with Cedarian, trying to make it tough for him to get off the line.
Pressure right here. Kingston under pressure. Going to take it and roll the pocket. Slide a pass. Did he catch that?
Yeah. What a catch.
My gosh, what a catch by Cedarian Morgan. On the far side, to spin all the way around, caught the football and moved the chains right there. Again, another great job by the Wildcat offensive line.
This one won't be an 87-yarder, but this will be one that you'll see as a highlight reel because of his wingspan. This is what he brings to football that's very, very tough to coach, is those long arms and that 6'5" frame. I was talking to our good friend Caleb Brooks before the game. I mean, if he's Alabama next year, he's going to be out on the field on that first possession. I'm 95% confident, as talented as he is, Brett.
Yeah, no question. 2 bunch sets, one to either side, going to hand it to Jai Norris. Cut up field, going to power inside the 5, down to the ball, 4-yard line. Great cutback by Jai Norris, found the lane and got inside the 5, down to the 4. Is going to be right at the sticks. Looking for another Wildcat first down, going to be about a half-yard short. But, boy, when you're that far ahead of the sticks, Randy, you got every play in the arsenal at your disposal.
And Jai running so hard, staying low. Jai's low anyway. He's about 5'5", 5'6", but he's playing tough and has this one 1 yard from a first down.
Going to show that blitz, and I just saw that defensive front for balls. Man, they're struggling a little bit. A little bit winded right here. Pre-year with a long snap count, going to take it, stick it in the belly. This time they get in the backfield. Good job of reading that one by the defensive line for the Vols. They really brought a lot of pressure up the gut. So play's going to lose about 3 yards, going to bring up 3rd down.
That's the first negative play in the game for us on offense.
That one was a lot better that time by the Vols up the middle. 3rd and 4. Can get a first down inside the 4-yard line. 2-down territory, I would assume, here for the Wildcats, if you don't get it right here. 2 to the top, 2 down here to the bottom. Pre-year in the shotgun, takes a snap. Rolls out, shoots a pass. Ooh, almost intercepted. Threw into a lot of traffic.
Great play by their linebacker, just stepping in front of that ball. A little double move to the slot receiver, BJ. Probably one that they've seen on film quite a bit. Kingston quickly trying to get it out. But
glad you lived to play another day, Randy, on that one.
Yeah, try to take these 3 points and make it a 2-score game.
Put the tee down at the 13-yard line, a 23-yard attempt coming up from Colin Murphy. Over on the far hash, the right-footed kicker, a 23-yarder. There's the snap, the place, the kick is on the way, it's blocked. Scoop it up, run it in. 5, he's in.
He got it.
Touchdown, Wildcats on the blocked field goal. Touchdown on a blocked field goal. Can you do that?
I never seen it.
They just signaled it.
Yeah.
They just signaled it.
Yeah, it's a live
Yeah,
ball.
it's a touchdown.
It's a live ball.
What
you don't
a
say that
heads-up
much.
play, and that's B.J. Bedgood again. Tried to go to him on that initial and comes through.
Hey, I
Misses.
think Danny and the Vols lost a game in the playoffs, Randy, on a blocked field goal.
Well,
like
they
that.
lost an undefeated season.
And they on a blocked field goal,
Yeah.
and the team they ran off the field, and the team picked up and ran in, scored, and beat them. And I remember Coach Horn telling me that one was devastating to him, and he just had it happen again. I mean, look, they did a great job. They blocked the field goal, but man, you never give up on a play, and man, BJ's Johnny on the spot. Here's the extra point. Can we get this one? This one's over the field house. Wildcats lead it 14-0. And I'll come down to Faith Richardson on the sideline. Faith, that ain't really how you draw it up. Hey, but you'll take it.
I think they would take that over anything coming from what happened last week. I was down here on the sideline just catching up with Sedarian, asking him all about the new black uniforms, and all of a sudden we just see the punt or the field goal got kicked or got blocked, and I mean the entire team just went and ran down there. So everyone's super pumped down here, and everyone's really excited.
I've been calling football games, Faith, for 26 years, and I've never seen that before in my life. So unbelievable. Great report on the sideline there, Faith. You've had some really good stuff here tonight early in this game, Randy, to talk about down the sideline. Ain't how you draw it up. You'll take it.
Well, we picked up one turnover in that second drive for Central Clay. That is a big, big play here in the football game. And then we cash in on one where they had a stop. So a lot of the plays going our way, and that's nice. For a time or two, I'd like for a few to go in this series our way. And Murphy, who is 1 for 2 on touchbacks, now 5 for 6 on the season on touchbacks.
See if we can get another one right here. Karen Chanel, State Farm Insurance kickoffs. Let's keep them backed up here tonight. Big leg. This one's going to be out of the end zone, too. And this one is. He just got warmed up, man. Yeah. That first one, he got under it like a pitching wedge. He's got his 3-iron out now, dude. 3-wood, driver, whatever you want to call it. He's putting them 5-6 yards deep in the end zone. 8:40 to go here in the first half. Wildcats have scored on their last 2 possessions. And, again, not how you draw it up, but, man, what effort. Did not give up on the play, scooped up, and then dove into the end zone down here for the Wildcat touchdown. And like Randy said, sometimes you just got to get the ball to bounce your way.
Like you, I've never seen that play.
I haven't seen it. I had to second guess myself.
I mean, I've been football for a long time. No, never seen it. Never seen it.
Not that I can remember.
Yeah, I mean, just wild. It's the good thing about football. You think you've seen it all, and you really haven't. You're going to be a new quarterback in there for the balls, and, boy, they hand off, and you talk about nothing. They said we got the ball. They're saying, Wildcats say we got the football, and I think we did. We got it. Wildcats took it out of his hands, and the Wildcats have the ball inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's a new quarterback that Central Clay had put into the football game for the first time there. Young kid, number 11. We'll try to run down some of these names here for Central Clay.
Hudson Foster.
Yeah, Hudson.
That's the one that Tommy said would probably take the snap.
10th grade.
10th grade,
yep.
Yeah, gamer there. And just gets tied up with the running back. And you can tell the running back-quarterback exchange back there in the backfield on the reads a little difficult. And Wilkerson being out, you knew would be an issue for Central Clay tonight, and it's reared its head twice already with 2 turnovers.
Wildcats just getting handed great field position. Inside the ball 20, down at the 16. Going to have trips down here to the bottom, and Coach Johnson going to call a timeout here with 8:33. We'll take a Scooters Coffee timeout. You're all clear preliminary score. Wildcats up 14-0 here in the second quarter on the Vols. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Wildcats lead at 14-0. That's your all clear plumbing and air score. Randy, kind of recap everything to this point.
Well, you know, the big play here early, and I've said it several times, but they had a key turnover after swinging the field position on their second drive. They had the football right at our red zone at the 20-yard line. Put the ball on the ground, Wildcats get it, and then go and march to a touchdown drive. Kingston Preer, the big play on that drive, a 35-yard run. And since then, nice defensive stand by Central Clay when the Wildcats get in the red zone again. Right. Field goal opportunity for the Wildcats from 27 yards out. It's blocked. B.J. Bedgood gets on the ball, bounces right up in his chest, and he takes it into the right corner of the end zone. Wildcats lead 14-0 with the football in the red zone again at the 16.
Here's Preer on the snap. Going to hand it to John Norris. Big hole. He's going to walk in. Touchdown. Wildcats. 16 yards. John Norris just cruised into the Wildcat end zone. The Wildcats up 20-0.
And the beauty of this, just playing physical football and miscommunication back in the secondary with the safeties. But even if it wasn't the safeties, it's our offensive line leaning on them, opening up holes, and our running backs just running so tough to get through the linebackers. And, you know, I think our line really getting out. Mo's helped me with this, but I feel like our lines are scraping off on their linebackers pretty well here tonight.
Oh, man. Extra point off the upright. So it remains 20-0, but, man, Randy, that's about as impressive of a hole that you'll see opened up by an offensive line. I mean, Central Clay had nobody, and you look at the body language across the way, they're getting it taken to them right now. And again, look, I'm just going to say it. Keep the pedal to the metal with that program over there because they aren't going to give up. And we've seen them fight back, change momentum, get some things done. But, look, we've taken advantage of the turnovers. We've taken advantage of the good field position, guys.
Well, and we've cleaned up the penalties, Coach Coleman.
Wait, no doubt we have. They have 9 plays in the first quarter with 2 fumbles. No penalties, and listen, if you 9 plays, 2 turnovers, I mean you can't beat that.
No, well, this is after that first drive we got settled in.
Yeah.
It's been about as good a football as you can ask for.
Yeah.
Colin Murphy going to kick left to right. Colin Murphy going to approach. This is going to be another deep one. Going to be gonna catch it at the goal line. Going to bring it out. You're going to take him and hit him right there and
get tackled.
Hey, look. We'll take it. I'm glad he returned it. Got out to the 16-yard line. Probably wish he'd have just let that one go through the end zone.
1st and 10 for the Volunteers.
It's a great job by Colin Murphy. It worked out even better.
Yeah.
Even better than a touchback.
And
he
really,
caught that on the line.
And really great tackle going down there. I mean, just one-on-one.
8:18 to go here. And, look, I hate to say it, Vols in desperate territory right now, Wes. They are they're in a very tough spot. I'll come down to Faith here on the sideline. Faith, what you got for us down there?
What a drive the Wildcats just had to get that last touchdown that they had. And I probably hear from behind me about how intense it is down here on the sideline.
And the ball's going to take it and go deep. Yeah, you're right, Faith. I'll stay with you for just a second. Again, taking advantage of the line of scrimmage. Wildcats right now winning the line of scrimmage. We didn't see that much last week, and they're dominating right now.
A huge turnaround from last week to this week. I mean, to me, it looks like a completely different team out here. And they're playing off of the sloppy playing from Central Clay. And so they're obviously using it to their advantage down here.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking advantage of turnovers, and we weren't able to get any last week. We did now. So thank you, Faith Richardson, on the sideline for us this year. Great report. 8:12 to go here in the first half. Shotgun snap there. Man, what a play. Gang tackle. Wildcats swarming the football, Randy, right now.
Yeah, just controlling the line of scrimmage, especially on the edges. You know, if you can stand them up on your defensive tackles, which we're doing a great job, but our 2 ends, Brett, are playing such physical football, and that's Kendrick and Smith. Making those plays, come back inside, and that's Poochie in on that stop,
yes,
I believe, on left end that time. And number change, so hang in there with us, but we got it right.
This is desperation time for the Vols. 3rd and 12, 7:36 to go here in the first half. Wildcats have them backed up at their own 15-yard line. Trips to the top. One down here to the bottom, going to drop back to pass under pressure. Gets out of there, going to roll the pocket. Going to take it and throw it. Pass almost intercepted up here at the 30-yard line. It's incomplete, and the Vols will have to punt the football. 7:19 to go here in the first half. Relentless pressure by this Michael Hill coach defense.
Well, Christian Smith on top of the quarterback. He rolls the pocket, gets out of an arm tackle back there, and looks for a comeback route. So this is a slow progressing route. And a great job by Baby J to read this route. And if it's thrown right, like if it actually gets to him, it's picked and walked into the end zone.
All right, going to be punting from the 1-yard line. 7:19 to go. High snap. Wildcats bring some pressure. Almost got it. Got off a high punt. It's going to be short, though. It's going to take a Vol roll across midfield and go out of bounds. So still, though, good field position, but a pretty good punt there for the Volunteers with 7:07 to go here in the first half. I want to remind everybody coming up at halftime, it is the Bice Motors halftime show, 60 years of community service. Nobody beats the Bice team. Bice Motors been a long-time sponsor here on Wildcat. On the Wildcat Football
I
Network.
think the entire time. And
yes.
you and I, we love Brian. Brian runs a tremendous business, and there's a lot of family-owned businesses in all of our communities out there that support high school football, and Bice Motors definitely one of those here in Elliott City.
All right, huge drive here for the Wildcats, up 20.
I wouldn't mind a
They could maybe
play fake
action.
and
They try something deep here. No, I'm just going to hand it into the belly of the running back, Harry L., and going to get across midfield for about 3 yards. So 7 minutes and counting here in the first half. Wildcats have scored on their last 3 possessions. And I'm telling you right now, the wheel of the balls right now hasn't been totally broken, but another score right here would go a long way, I can tell you that. Wildcats trying to get everybody lined up, some substitutions coming in, and don't know what the play clock is because they're not working tonight. So snap, shotgun, going to take it, hand off, cut back, Harry L's hit, going to drive, going to get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing else. So Wildcats choosing to keep the ball on the ground here on the first 2 plays. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Again, Coach Johnson said it, Randy. He wants to run the football.
Well, he's done it, and he has stick to it. And we really haven't even tried a deep ball down the field. So anything that we've thrown, we've tried a couple of them to Eric Young, and balls have been slightly out of bounds on a couple of great throws. But we haven't seen number 1 much, just 1 catch, I think, so far. Is that right?
That's it. Hard snap count, almost got him again, but they stay on sides. Going to change the play, trips to the bottom down here. Ball's going to switch up on the defensive line, running a 4-man front. Man in motion right to left, 2 to the top now, 2 to the bottom. Again, long snap count, maybe just going to let this thing play down and then call a timeout. I'm not sure what we're going to do here on 3rd.
Safety over the top on Sedarian, so it's not.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, I think we called a timeout. So Coach Johnson had it right there, called a timeout. Knew when the play clock was going to expire. He did 3 motions there, guys, to see how they align. So they're going to take a look at that, and they're going to come over here and try to figure out what play they want to run here. So a little bit of chess here with the Wildcats and the balls. Wildcats down to 1 timeout. We'll just keep it right here. 5:18 to go here in the first half. Wildcats up 20-0. And Randy, this is a big play here. You know, get a first down at least, maybe get on down the field and score some more points here, man. It really puts things in a precarious situation for the ball.
We got 5:18 to go here in the first half. You're already up 20-0. You get the football first in the second half as well. So love to see this clock roll on down, run this thing out. Even if it's not a touchdown, put another kick up there on the board and see if we can get some more points. But a big play call right here because you aren't in this situation up by 3 scores going to go for it. So you're going to have to try to dial one up that'll get you this first down. At least I don't think that you would. I mean, in today's age of football, who knows, Brett. But I do like the motion. You know, we've struggled. They've had a safety over the top, really extended out to wherever Sedarian is, and they're running their athlete number 4 wherever he's going. So moving him around a little bit to try to give him some opportunities to get some touches would be key on this drive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Great crowd here at the Charles E. Bailey Sportsplex tonight on both sides. This is what high school football is all about. 2 weeks in a row now. Big crowds on the road last week at Opelika, and then tonight the home opener for the Wildcats against the Vols. Trips down here to the bottom, 1 to the top here on 3rd and 8. And he's offside.
Yeah, he's in
neutral
zone.
Did he slide up from?
Oh, yeah.
He took a 5-yard slide. I mean, that's an easy call. They'll move the ball up 5, so now it'll be 3rd and 3. That changes things, man.
Oh, it'll change the play call. It'll change the decision you're going to make on whether this is a 4-down territory play, Brett, because even if you miss out slightly here, staying with the football on the ground, you're going to stick with it inside the 45-yard line with only, 20 yards maybe to gain on a punt if you kick it back in the end zone. So
like a kid in the backyard in the summer on a slip and slide. He got a 5-yard running start, just couldn't slow down and got in the neutral zone. And so get a free 5, so 3rd and 3 now at the ball 43. Shotgun snap, going to hand it to Jai. Jai's in the backfield. and he's not going to get the first down. So we'll see what happens here. It'll be 3rd down and 3. And we'll see if the Wildcats choose to punt the football, if they'll keep the offense on the field. Usually a little conventional. Last week we saw the Wildcats kind of play it close to the best, and that's what they're going to do again here, or are they?
Wildcat. No, they're going to go heavy package.
They're going to go heavy package, Wildcat formation with
that's Charles coming into the ball game with Elijah back there at quarterback.
We got another timeout, so if
got another offensive lineman to go tackle over coming into the ball game also.
4th down and 3. There's the snap. Get a left. He's got the first down. He's got a lot more. 35, 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet. 15, 10-yard line. Elijah Johnson. What a great run there on 4th and 3 from the 43-yard line. Broke about 3 tackles around the left side. Got it down inside the ball 10.
Love the play call. Short side of the field. Nice seal block on that left side by our Wildcats, and Elijah just playing so physical, the senior quarterback / safety / everything.
Don't stay in there, Randy. Wildcat formation to the left. Good block. 5. Touchdown, Wildcats off the left side. Elijah Johnson. That was 43 yards of Elijah Johnson on 2 plays. 3:59 to go in the first half, and the Wildcats are up 26-0.
Love the blocking by our wide receiver out here to the left. Matched up, man-to-man, a little stalk block right there at the 2 or 3 yard line. Elijah cuts it back inside the grain and takes it into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season.
Extra point coming up. Snap to place, and Colin Murphy is kicking him over the field house, and I'll go down once again on the sideline. Faith Richardson. Wildcats now lead it 27-0. Faith went for it on 4th and 3. Elijah Johnson with a very electrifying run down the far sideline.
He doesn't stop. You've seen so much already this first half of Elijah Johnson. He's not going to let up at all, and neither are any of the other Wildcats.
Very good play there for Elijah Johnson. And, you know, safety, played quarterback last year for us, guys, knows how to handle that position so well. And
he's just a gamer.
He is a gamer. You know, one of the things Coach Johnson said to me when he got here, he said, he walked and talked to Elijah. He said, I know you're the quarterback, son. And he said, look, I just want to do whatever you need me to do. He said, truly is one of the best safeties he's coached. And he hadn't been around him very long, and he said he just loves Elijah Johnson's attitude and his demeanor when he comes to play football.
Well, I like him in the other 2 sports too, but I love him in basketball. And I say that, he's a 3-sport athlete, and you don't see it often anymore. And Elijah does all of them well. He's been starting in all of them, it feels like forever. Super kid, and he's got a big season ahead of him.
Colin Murphy into the end zone for another touchback. This is becoming routine for Colin Murphy, and he's one of the better kickers in his class in the state of Alabama, Randy, and has worked a lot at Auburn with Alex McPherson. He goes to all types of camps during the summer. His dad works with him tremendously, making sure he goes into 10th. You can't put a price on a good kicker, man.
No, you can't. You know, during that stretch with Danny, when we had all of those winning seasons, we'd throw Sean Rape or somebody up there, and it felt like they were kicking them out of the back of the end zone every time, and they'd start on the 20, and I remember me and you saying, well, they're going to start on the 20, start the game, and they're going to go back 5 yards, and then they're going to punt it to us, and we're going to get the ball on their 45, and we're going to score in about 3 plays.
And it was just like that. It really was.
It felt like 5A when we were in 5A football, which watch out if we get back in that classification again.
Oh, man.
Well, I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if that happens.
Well, we missed it by 8 students the last time.
We did.
I mean, when you miss it by 8 students, you're right there on the line anyway. And but that's where we were during that stretch, and it was just men amongst boys most weeks.
Scooters Coffee timeout on the field. Wildcats lead at 27-0 here in the first quarter. Your sponsor of the quarter, Heritage South Credit Union. We'll be back in just a moment with more Wildcat football.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region's standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Hi, I'm Randy Dawkins, Tallapoosa County President at Riverbank and Trust. In our community, we're the one-stop shop for real estate, mortgage, and construction loans. Folks know they can trust us to find the best loan options for their needs, and that we'll personally guide them through the entire process, even by text. And since we're local, decisions are made quickly. We make lending simple.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
3:59 to go. Snap, pump fake, going to go down the far sideline. Got a receiver, overthrew it. Wildcats running with him on the right side of there, looking for number 4, Randy. We know he's a playmaker there for the Vols. Number 4 is Zion Newell.
Well, like the matchup, they get Newell matched up with our safety. Elijah's beat 3 or 4 steps, and what a throw by Taylor Boyd, back into the football game, the quarterback.
Right.
And he airs this one out a little too far, but there's no issue with his arm.
No, it was a pretty throw, man, yeah.
Good touch.
And that's just not playing quarterback. I mean, you do it all the time. You kind of get in a routine. All right, 2nd down and 10, 5 wide. Boyd will be back there by himself. .351 on the clock here in the first half. Shotgun went the other way. Running back went the other way, or he turned the other way, and that's just miscommunication. And it's a busted play for the Vols. It brings up third down. And, again, timing, routine stuff, just not clicking right now for the Vols.
Perfect play out there by Bryce Carter, our lone corner out there. Holds his ground, stays low leverage, gets Boyd down. We'll give him a 1-yard loss on that play, and they haven't shown much Bryce's way tonight throwing the football, but a great job for him coming up and run support. Clock's rolling, 3:16 to go here in the first half. Wildcats lead 27-0. Big third down and 11. They don't pick this one up, they're going to give it back to the Wildcats at midfield again.
Trips down here to the bottom, one to the top. Shotgun formation, going to roll out under pressure. Going to roll out to the right. He's got a lot of room, going to throw it incomplete. Had a lot of room to run and just chose to throw it. It's incomplete. It will be a punting situation with 2:55 to go here in the first half. Wildcats look to get good field position again.
Well, good job by their offensive line there, giving him plenty of time, Brett, and rolls the pocket to the left and back to the right. Had Glenn running a little crossing pattern at about the 35-yard line. He was open, just a little bit too much out in front of him. And let's see, I think, is that Calhoun back deep?
Yeah, it is.
Yep. Maybe 4 yards behind the midfield strike.
Boy, they are slow in getting these punts off, but he boomed this one.
That's
going to send him back. He's going to have a chance to return it, though, here at the 33. Found a seam, found another one, and then, boy, the flags just flew all over the place. You can about forget a return in high school anymore. Yeah, if somebody ever breaks anything, you can about bank on seeing a couple flags on the field.
What a punt. Beautiful punt right there by Central Clay. Exactly when they needed it, too, Brett. Get this one back maybe 15, 20 yards deeper than expected. We go back and have an opportunity to return this one. Going to get either a block in the back or something.
Am I missing it? They're slow on those punts.
They are, but they're blocking it okay up front. We almost got to one.
Yeah.
But I don't think we sent anybody there.
We did.
He sensed that.
Boy, he boomed it.
But plenty of time on this clock. 2:44 to go here in the first half. Wildcats up 27-0, and would like to add another one to the board here. Only one catch in the first half for Cedarian Morgan. He had 8 for 177 and a touchdown last week.
May see one right here. 2:44 to go. Wildcats probably want to try to get a first down or two here. Vols still have 2 timeouts. Trips to the top of the formation. Wildcats going to take the snap. A little bit of a slow handoff, broke a tackle. Across the 25 and going to get up to the 30-yard line.
Baby J back
and that
there.
was Baby J, yeah,
running
absolutely.
back. And you can tell part of the decision tonight to try to get the football in Zero's hands a little more. He's such a game breaker out there with his speed, one of the top 100 runners in the state. And that's a good run of 6 yards there off right tackle on first down. 2nd down and 4. Clock will roll under 2 minutes to go on this snap.
Trips to the top. Kingston going to stick in the belly of the tailback. Nowhere to go here. Going to get a penalty flag on the field here. And it's going to be a holding penalty against the Wildcats. Go down to the sideline with Faith Richardson with a update here as we head under the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
I've been going around and asking a lot of the guys about what they think about the new black uniforms, and they've told me that they think it brought a new energy back into the locker room going out to play this game.
It apparently has. After that first drive, Faith, Wildcats have scored on their last 4 possessions, so definitely working. Hope it keeps working. Thank you so much for the report down there. A lot of positive vibes so far.
Yeah, spotted the foul penalty right there at the 30. Going to bring this one back to the 20. We'll call it 2nd and 14. Minute 59 and counting to go here in the first half. Wildcats really happy to keep this football on the ground on this possession, up 27-0.
2 to the top, 2 down to the bottom. Shotgun snap. Kingston's going to look in the middle of the field, try to air it out. Now he's going to be hit. He chose not to throw it.
Yep.
And
well defended back here.
Yeah, you look at all the defenders in the secondary for Central Clay, and really know where to go with the football. So
yeah, it would be a decision just to make it a 50-50 throw. And you know, it's more than a 50-50 throw over there to Sedarian because they've got safety help over the top too.
Right.
So probably the correct play to make. You don't, you know, you're up 27-0. If you go into halftime knowing you're getting the football to start the second half and roll this clock on down and don't give them anything else to get any momentum going into the second half, probably key.
Just don't force it.
Yeah, here it is, 1:04 and counting. Wildcats on 3rd down and 15. Gonna line up trips and see what we have here. One down here to the bottom. The Wildcats call a timeout there with 41 seconds to go.
No.
No, offsides by the Wildcats. 41 seconds here in the first half. Wildcats up 27-0. Remember, coming up at halftime, it'll be the Bice Motors halftime show, and we'll have Superintendent Jay Reyes with us, Dr. Jay Reyes, joining us here on the Bice Motors halftime show. I'm going to swing it out to Sedarian Morgan out there in the flat, looking for a block. And going to get up to the 20 and going to get another penalty flag here with 28 seconds to go. Kind of this last drive, really not a lot doing because of some penalties and some bad decisions. So going to be a holding penalty. I think the Vols will decline that.
Yep.
That penalty is declined. Brings up 4th down.
4th down coming up for the Wildcats.
Only 28 seconds left here in the half. Just don't want anything to end what is a scoreless half of play for Central Clay and a great defensive half for us. Special teams have been strong, but it's an explosive return man back there deep for Central Clay with his 28 seconds to go.
Carson Spears going to punt it out of there. Ball's
That's
going to
gonna
hit and
work
going to
great.
roll across midfield. And
Stop it.
50.
right on the midfield stripe with 10 seconds to go here.
Spears punt rolls dead at the 50. It's 1st and 10 for the Volunteers.
Definitely got to have them back and see if we'll send some of those receivers into the football game to have some ball skill back in the secondary. I know we did it quite often last week against Opelika. And Sedarian, yes, he will end up back there in the secondary on this.
10 seconds to go. We'll go to halftime, sponsored by Bice Motors.
Wildcats will get the football to start the second half, so nothing silly here.
Right. Trips down here to the bottom, 2 to the top. Shotgun formation. Ball's probably try a home run ball here. Boyd is going to tuck it and run. Trying to find some room right there. Going to stick his head down and run across the 40. And that'll end the first half. Wildcats lead it 27-0. That's your all-clear plumbing and air score. We'll take a Scooter's Coffee timeout. When we come back, it'll be the Bice Motors halftime show. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network. The Class their first down, Coach?
First down, and that was a scramble.
Yeah, by Boyd.
Where their DBs back, you know.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Here we go. Trips to the top, 2 to the bottom. Boyd going to drop back to pass. To take it and air it out. This one will be
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, we tipped it up.
Tipped it right back there to him for the touchdown. Right directly in the hands.
Boy, they do this every time. They pull one off every time. Just knock the ball down. I mean, they did this about 4 years ago to us and just threw it up on 4th down into the end zone and scored. They find a way to do it, man, every single time. Can't make it up.
Ball doesn't make it to the end zone here.
Oh, no, it didn't come anywhere
It's
close.
about a 3 or 4 yard line, and ball bounces back to about the 1. A heads-up play by Central Clay to have a receiver running right through there and
wow,
picking it up for the touchdown. Exactly what you didn't want to have happen.
Wildcats going to spend a timeout here, 27-6. Into the half, sloppy, guys. That last drive for us was a slop fest.
Flag.
And then you take advantage of every second. They put 2 seconds back on the clock, and hey, look, let's just be honest about it. We laid off the gas right there. We were already mentally in the locker room, and Boyd just took it and Hail Married it, and it tipped up, and they caught it. Not the first time we've seen them do it in this series. Extra point coming up. Hey, they'll carry a little momentum into the locker room after that, for sure. Extra point coming up. Snap the place. The kick is on the way. Straight toe kick is good. 27-7, and that'll end the first half, and we will finally go to halftime. Vice Motors Halftime Show coming up. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands, from drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Ants, spiders, roaches, termites, bed bugs, oh my! Let Top Gun Pest Control protect your home and family. Don't be bugged any longer. Not only can Top Gun Pest Control eliminate your bug problems, they can also handle moisture control issues, powder post beetles, fungus, and are certified to install vapor barriers, encapsulations, and dehumidifiers. Top Gun Pest Control, servicing Alex City, Dadeville, Sylacauga, Auburn, Opelika, and the surrounding area. Call Top Gun Pest Control today at 256-414-8309.
Scooter's Coffee on Highway 280 in Alex City has just what you need to make your day better. They are roasting their coffee from some of the best specialty coffee beans in the world, so you know you're going to get a good drink every time. And did you know all of their drinks are available hot, iced, or blended? And they also have some really good food. Download the app and earn rewards too. Lattes, frappes, lemonades, teas, smoothies. What sounds good to you today? Scoot in and scoot out quickly. There's just something about Scooter's Coffee.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just $1 down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
Cat Football Network, Randy Lee alongside Jay Reyes, our superintendent here in the Alexander City School System. And Jay, before we get into Alex City School talk, tough touchdown to give up right there at the end, wasn't it?
It was. I've seen it happen before, and it's just tough. But fortunately, we get the ball back first in the second half. We go down and score and just reassert our dominance in this game. I can't say enough about how the coaches prepared our team this week, and our kids have played hard for us, so I couldn't be more pleased with what I'm seeing.
You and I both. 27-7 here at halftime. And, Jay, let's start with this field. And you've been around here a long time. We lost you, unfortunately, for a little bit, but we were fortunate enough to get you back. And there is not, I was telling Kendall when we were on our way up here, I said, son, you're going to have the opportunity in high school to say that you played on the nicest high school football field, in my opinion, in the state of Alabama. And he said, are you for real? I said, go find me one that's nicer, that the facilities are kept up any better than we have here, and it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful, and like you said, there is not a grass field better. There may be a couple of turf fields that are close, but this is the best grass field and just the best environment with our new Jumbotron, just the fans that come out. You know, we have a great following. I always say this, go to a away playoff game. We can be all the way down in Mobile, and our people will outnumber the home team, and we're 4 hours away from our place. And that's just kind of the atmosphere that we're used to here at Benjamin Russell. Just hard-working folks, just God-fearing, hard-working folks that love Benjamin Russell and love Benjamin Russell football.
Great crowd here tonight. Great crowd across the way. You would expect that from Central Clay. But let's talk about our team a little bit. And I want you to brag on this coaching staff. I've been impressed with them from day one. Embrace the community. Coach Johnson has a tremendous reputation here in the state of Alabama, and it's for good reason. But had the ability to go out there with, you and Shannon and everyone else saying, Coach Jay, go get us a good staff. Yep. And let's bring one in here and let's go win some football games.
Sure.
He's fortunate to have a superintendent that feels that way. But brag on them a bit because they're doing a tremendous job.
Absolutely. And Shannon and Richie and I, that's what we wanted to do, is go out and get us a staff, not just a head football coach, but a staff. And that's what we were able to do. We've brought in about 8 or 9 guys that just quality men. And that's what I think you've noticed about our football team, not only here on the field and how they conduct themselves, but in the classroom, in the hallways. It's just a different feel. These kids understand what they have to do, not only on the field but off the field, to be the leaders and the examples for all the other students in the Benjamin Russell High School. And that's just a different feel for us. And I can't say enough about Kirk. He loves the kids, but he's also a disciplinarian. And he keeps everyone under control, not only the kids but the adults. You're going to do what Coach Johnson asks you to do, or you're not going to be a part of the program. And that's what I like, and that's what I think we were losing a little bit. But we've got it back with Coach Johnson and his staff, and I can't say enough about what they've done for our community.
Well, one of the things I appreciate the most about you is you get how important athletics are to a school system as a whole. And It's not just athletics, it's academics that revolve around strong athletics and strong leadership and having great men that are showing you the right way and led the right way. And that's going to always end up out there in the band where your daughter, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute, but we've got some great leadership there. But athletics gives a great atmosphere for all of those other things to be successful too.
It does, and when things are going well athletically, everything else falls into place. And, a lot of times we talk about the actual football players who are out here, and listen, we know we wouldn't be out here without them playing the game. But for me, it's more than just that. You've got 100 football players. We've got about 140 band members, 25 cheerleaders, 25 dance team members, 20 men and women of Benjamin Russell. We have people working with our media staff here. You're talking about 300, 350 kids. And so athletics is important because it gets everybody involved.
Yes.
And you look out here at the crowd and see our fans and see how hyped up we are. And when you went to Opelika, I mean, it was a mile of our people a line a mile long. And that's what we're trying to create. That's what we're trying to get back. And anybody that's listening, I'm telling you, we've got the train rolling, and you better get on because now's the time because we got something special going on right now.
Well, I want you to brag on the band, the pride of Alexander City, and you got to be proud of that. I'm going to say this before you even have an opportunity to talk about your daughter. My mom was a majorette here, and she called me one day, and she said, I want you to tell Dr. Reyes that if his daughter doesn't get that band job, that I'm going to be upset, and everyone that cares about that band program is going to be upset. And I'm proud she did, and the numbers are up.
Yep.
Dale Bloodworth did an amazing job here for a very long time and loved this program and put a great product out there on the field. But getting those numbers back up from where it had gone to an 80 to 90, back up to 140, and I expect it to be even bigger than that in the years to come.
Absolutely, and we've got about 130, 140 kids total when you talk about all of our band members, our drum line. You're also talking about our flags and majorettes, and we've actually even got the dance team that'll be a part of a number. I think that's kind of what she wants to do is bring kind of a collegiate atmosphere where we get the dance team involved, et cetera. But again, Dale Bloodworth did a great job. Christian learned so much from Dale. Just an outstanding career that he had here at Benjamin Russell. I want to say he was here for 27 years. So kudos to Dale. Christian's done a great job. She's got a good staff. Mr. Shaw's the assistant. All of her staff are from Auburn. We do have one Jack State graduate. But, again, just a little new life and new blood, and she's done a great job of recruiting at the middle school. You know, most of these 140, you're going to see about 70 8th and 9th graders out here. So we're trying to get them in the pipeline early. They're young, and a lot of them are still a little nervous. But to see 140 kids out there, to see the dance team involved, that's what we want to do is to get everybody involved. We want everyone being a part of our program.
Well, let me ask you one more question, then we're going to go down and listen to this band a little bit right here. But I can't let you go without talking about the new school. And I know you're proud of it. I see a lot of video work coming out with your Meacham Marketing Group does a great job of doing some of those videos for y'all, and it's keeping us updated with what's going on with the students. And so many of us, I'll say, I saw a rendering of a school that Coach Brooks had on his desk when I was in high school.
Yeah.
All right, so that was a long time ago. It'll be 30 years this year. To see it finally happening is so important to all of us. So brag on the people that are kind of at the lead with that, and then give everybody an update on how it's going.
Absolutely. Well, first, let me say thank you to our previous boards, current boards, for their support. Shannon's done a great job in trying to line some things up as well. He's a great principal for us, so I appreciate Shannon. Mark Simmons, our maintenance director. I told Brett today, he was by the central office, Mark Simmons has done an outstanding job helping supervise this whole build. We're about 85% through. I tell you, the auditorium is just state of the art. When you go into the gym, you're not going to call it a gym. It's an arena, 1,200 seats. We've just got a place for everybody. We've got a place for our career tech. We've got a place again for our band, for our drama, for our nursing program, welding program, anything you want. Again, if you want to be a part of a top-notch high school, you can get it here at Benjamin Russell. So we're just really excited with where we are, and we should be ready to go in January.
Man, that is going to be something that you'll hear a lot more about. Some moving parts going on around the city with some other facilities that will be upgraded, which is great news also. So stay tuned out there. But, Jay, thanks so much for being up here with us tonight, and let's hope this second half stays the way that first half. Let's stay the way that it didn't end.
That's correct.
But the way that we were going before that. And we'll go ahead and head to a break. We'll come back and we'll go down to the band after a couple of minute break here. Heads up 27-7, Wildcats lead at half.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price,
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do. Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious 1-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
The model year-end sales event is going on now at Tony Sarah Ford. The final 2024 and 2025 models are moving fast, like a new Ford F-150 with 2.9% financing and up to $7,500 in bonus cash. Or a new 2025 Ford Escape with 0% financing. Or a new Ford Bronco or Bronco Sport with 5.9% financing plus $6,250 in bonus cash. Our model year-end sales event is going on now at Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
All right, we're back.
Just ran
Wildcats.
down some key stats, Brett. We did.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
one thing we didn't do a very good job of, and maybe tip your hat to Central Clay on this, is we didn't throw the ball all that well there in the first half.
Right.
Able to run the football for 140 yards, which is a great, great number. But Central Clay,
They
tough,
do that, seems
tough
like
in
every
the
year.
secondary.
Yeah,
I like the way that they set up against us.
Right.
With that too deep safety that at times is deep, but also can come up and
Better watch a trick here.
makes it hard on us, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. You know, they hadn't kicked off tonight, so we'll see what happens right here. Down 27-7, took some momentum into the locker room. Would they try an onside here?
Oh, of course they would. You got to.
And I think Benjamin Russell's trying to set up for a potential onside kick and try to continue to build off some momentum. They grabbed, kind of snatched it away from us. And we let our hair down a little bit right there at the end of the first half. We were kind of in cruise control and didn't finish the half. I mean, I think that's the obvious thing, the drive, not killer instinct, to maybe go down and score some more points, and then they get the ball back and took advantage of every second.
coming right with it.
Yep. They'll just kick it straight toe down the middle of the field, and this will be returnable. Picked up on a hop around the 17. Cut back, found a lane, 30 up to the 31, 32-yard line. So a good return there for the Wildcats. 11:51 to go here. Just underway here in the third quarter, brought to you by, again, our quarter is brought to you by Heritage South Credit Union each and every week. See if the Wildcats can snatch the momentum back here on the opening drive, leading by 20, 27-7. Very opportunistic in the first half. Wildcats able to turn the balls over a couple of times.
Yeah, just confusion out there on the field and what formation we're in coming out of the halftime.
Don't even understand how that happens.
It's a substitution penalty.
Yep. Illegal participation by the Wildcats. And, I mean, did you not know what you were going to do when you came out?
Really, I thought we broke the holder first before that happened. I think that's what Coach Youngton is talking about, too.
We still had some confusion.
Yeah, we did.
And guess what? We're starting first and 15.
Yep.
We're used to that.
Did a much better job. That opening possession was a lot of what we saw last week, but did a lot better job a majority of the first half.
We still have some problems with that. Preer going to hand off up the middle, not much doing that time. Again, Central Clay doing a better job the last couple of possessions of stuffing our running game. So really kind of had opened up some running lanes for our backs, and then they've kind of closed those up. So choose to run the football on 1st and 15 and picked up 2. Brings up 2nd and 13, and we have not seen many chances to go behind the secondary. We haven't really tried much. Haven't really had a lot of success in the passing game, like Randy said. 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Play action, going to swing a pass, a quick screen, and again, that was not a good throw by Kingston Preer. He threw it instead of forward where the receiver could catch it moving forward, he had to come back and go about 2 yards backwards and then get his feet under him and go up. And it was a positive game, but could have probably been a little bit more if he'd have led him there. So it brings up 3rd down and 9, picked up 4. But once again, Brandy, when you start 1st and 15, here you are, you're probably looking at a 3rd and 4 instead of a 3rd and 9.
BJ real gimpy, too, coming out of that locker room. A little bit injured coming into the ball game tonight. Reason he's not out there on the field.
Trips down here to the bottom. Kingston Preer going to step up in the pocket and throw a pass wide open. 45 midfield and out of bounds. And Kingston Preer, knowing exactly where the line of scrimmage was, stepping up in the pocket and delivering a strike. And get into ball territory down to the 49-yard line, I believe.
Nice route right there. A little crossing pattern from this left side. Little slot receiver. DJ Jackson going to pick up that one. And DJ's one that Wes likes a lot.
I sure do.
High snap, going to take it, stick in the belly, a cut back, and this time they grab him in the backfield. Again, that snap from time to time an issue with slowing the play down, having to wait and having to stick it in the belly about a half a snap late. Allows the defense to get in the backfield. You lost a yard there, 2nd and 11. Trips down here to the bottom. Kingston has the snap, going to eyeball down the middle of the field. Now going to go down the right sideline. Got his receiver off the tip of his fingers and out of bounds and incomplete. Man coverage down that far sideline. 1-on-1. John Norris was the intended receiver. 9:27 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats with a possession play here on 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 11 at the Vol 49.
Great job by our offensive front, giving Kingston plenty of time to throw that football. Keep doing that. Like our chances.
Feels like we just haven't, the last couple of possessions, had much of a flow offensively. Kingston going to be thrust out of the pocket, going to be caught across the 40 down to the 39, but he's going to be short of a Wildcat first down by about a yard.
They'll go heavy package with Elijah in the football game. we'll call it about 1.5 yards, maybe almost 2 yards.
Yeah, that was about a 9-yard pass there by Kingston. It was a good throw. So 4th down at the 30.
Good reception also. That's Cedarian Morgan bringing in that little comeback route right at the chain.
It's a big play right here, guys. Shotgun snap, left side, nowhere to run. Found a seam and darted through for a Wildcat first down. Their compliments of C&T Electric. Another big-time run by Elijah Johnson.
Like what they see on the left side. Every time we've snapped it back to Elijah, going off that left tackle over here. And there's one thing that you can say, that's Big Daniel Burns, our left tackle.
Yes.
6'3", 280 pounds, getting good push on this left side of the line. And the offensive line's played really good football tonight.
First down and 10 at the ball 37. Man in motion right to left. Kingston's going to stick it in the belly of the tailback. Cuts backside. Harry L 30 down to the 25. Look at him go. Inside the ball 25 down to the 24-yard line. He's got a gain of about 12 and a Wildcat first down. Compliments of C&T Electric.
Owning the line of scrimmage, and not often we've been able to say that in the last 6 meetings, Brett, but definitely tonight. Controlling the line of scrimmage, and pretty much whatever we want to dial up's there.
And off this time, couldn't break the tackle, trying to cut outside. 8:22 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats on the move here at the ball 25. Going to send Pierre into the football game. And they'll trip it to the top. One down here to the bottom is Cedarian. Shotgun formation. Kingston takes the snap. Going to drop back in the pocket. Going to fire a pass over here. It's just too high for Cedarian Morgan, and nobody was going to catch that pass. So it brings up 3rd down and 10 with 7:44 to go here in the third period of play. Wildcats with another possession play here. Obviously in 4-down territory, or perhaps a field goal if you don't get this first down. Trying to find Cedarian on this near sideline, just too high.
Yeah, same pattern we saw a little bit earlier, a little comeback route.
3rd down and 10. See if the Wildcats can move the sticks here. Keep this drive going. Trips. Now going to send a man in motion. That's Morgan. And line up more at the H-back, high snap. Going to pull it. Kingston's going to keep it over here right side. Caught a block. 20. Going to drive down to about the 18. And going to be well short of a Wildcat first down. I'll come down to Faith Richardson here. It looks like going to be a 4th down situation. Let's see what the Wildcats do here. Will they try a field goal or will they go heavy package? Looks like heavy package, Faith.
Yeah, Brett, I actually just spoke to B.J. Bedgood off to the side, and it looks like he's going to be out for the rest of the game with an ankle sprain. He said that it was hurting last game, and then, tonight with the significant lead that they have right now, hopefully he's going to be able to rest it up.
Wow, thanks for the info, Faith. Good report there. B.J. Bedgood out for the rest of the game. Wildcats will go 4th down and 3. Going to go Wildcat formation. No B.J. Bedgood the rest of the game, Randy. As you
saw
heard
him
from Faith.
very, very gimpy coming out.
Here it is, shotgun.
Surprised.
Cut back to the right. Elijah Johnson upended. I don't think he got it.
He's
going to be short.
No.
I think the balls stopped him. Yep. The ball stopped him. Half a yard short that time. He tried to cut back outside, and the drive stalls right there at the Vol 15-yard line. So
a lot of clock going off on that drive, Brett.
Yeah, but it just still, man, we just look a little better that time on that drive, but still misfiring, still some kinks to work out with some substitution stuff. And
really no open receivers.
Yeah, the passing game's really non-existent. Balls needed that stop, and they got it. Still way in this football game at 27-7.
Wish him on.
Well, of course. You can't have a Danny Horn football game without at least one possession in the wishbone. This is a fumble right here, and the Wildcats, did they get it?
I think.
The Wildcats say they got it. They do.
Man.
3rd time the balls have put the ball on the ground, the Wildcats come up with it. Huge play right there for the Wildcat defense. got that ball right back. First time in the bone for Danny Horn. Doesn't normally end up like that. Wildcats get it right back down at the 12-yard line.
Chase not happy about it at all, Brett. That was just, I think, the wrong way with the running back in the backfield.
They've done it 2 or 3 times.
It looked like a counter play.
But steps were different, not right back in the backfield, and he catches him coming off the field, and exactly what we needed. But we got to cash it in and go ahead and end this thing.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it just hasn't looked in no flow. I mean, really, since that last possession of the first half, and they hit that Hail Mary. Love to take this ball from the 12 and pound it down the field and score a touchdown. I think we're going to have to wait a little bit because the Wildcats are going to spend a timeout. We'll take a Scooters Coffee timeout with them. 27-7, Wildcats lead it. That is your all-clear plumbing and air score. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
Hi, I'm Quinn Harrelson at Riverbank and Trust. As a mortgage lender, I work hard to earn my clients' trust. That means being accessible when they need me, on my personal cell phone, even on the weekends, and delivering mortgage options that work best for their financial well-being. Building lasting relationships and the excitement of helping clients purchase a home, well, that never gets old.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Third quarter, our quarter is brought to you by Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union. Visit myhscu.com. Wildcats 12 yards out from extending this lead back up, and would love to see them line up, as you heard Randy say earlier. Tough schedule for the Wildcats. You got to start learning how to finish opponents and control the line of scrimmage and enforce your will on the other team. And the Wildcats here have another chance. A little quick screen around here, quick pitch to Sederi, and there's nowhere to run. They're going to tackle him at the 10, so he'll pick up 2 yards. They've done a great job on these speed sweeps and trying to get the edge, and we haven't been able to do it tonight.
And I think that's only either 3 or 4 touches for Sederian tonight, and not what we've seen. Yeah, that's the 4th as Coach Coleman fills me in, and doing what we can to get the football in the playmakers' hands, especially with BJ out of the ball game.
Right.
But, you know, I like what Central Clay does in the secondary, Brett.
Yeah, they mix it up
Make
for
it
sure.
difficult. Last year it was throw it up in there and let him go make a play.
Here we go, spin out of it. Kingston going to get this is going to be a holding penalty. Coming back, take a shot at the 5 and going to go down right there, but this one's coming back. Again, we have not looked good since the end of the first half offensively. I'm going to assume it's a hold. And it is, so, man, just toying around, having great field position. Looks like you're going to have an opportunity right there to kind of pound it down inside, and we've tried a speed sweep on first down for a couple yards, and now Kingston rolls out, and they get called for a holding penalty there in the interior of the offensive line. So it's going to go back even further. Now you got the ball at the 20.
How about?
And we got another Scooters Coffee timeout on the field. We will take another one with them. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280 which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
Score a flavor touchdown at Wharf Casual Seafood. Their winning lineup of appetizers and entrees has everything from fan favorite seafood like shrimp and mahi-mahi to star burgers and fresh salads. Check out their menu online at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Now, was in the booth last week against Opelika, now on the sideline calling the play. So we'll see what we've got here on 2nd and 17. Trips to the top, one down here to the bottom. Kingston's going to roll out, going to try to go dump underneath and threw it behind him down around the 12-yard line. Sedarian's working hard to get open in the secondary. I kind of watched him on that play. It looked like he was going to cut it back to the corner of the end zone, and I think he was expecting Kingston to throw it up to that corner. He had a step on the defender. Kingston chose the safer route to throw it underneath and threw it behind the intended receiver, so brings up 3rd and 17.
Well, 2 pretty good safeties back there as far as athleticism for Central Clay and Taylor Boyd and Caden Glenn. And both of them physical enough to at least make it difficult to throw over the top of them. Nothing easy, bro.
Here we go. Going to go to the corner this time. Going to lob it up. He caught it.
Man, what a pass.
Touchdown, Wildcats. What a throw by Kingston Preyer into the corner. Was that Pierre?
Yep.
Pierre Thomas, over the shoulder catch there for the Wildcats. And again, anywhere on the field, Randy, with Kingston Preyer, you can throw a touchdown.
Well, a real simple route right there, just a fade route down this left sideline, and give your athlete an opportunity to go make a play on it. Ends up with 2 or 3 step lead, gets back there and brings that one in. So a great job by the Wildcats to put a score on the board.
20-yard touchdown pass, extra point on the way by Colin Murphy is good. Wildcats lead at 34-7 down to the sideline with Faith Richardson. 3rd down and 17, Faith. A beautiful pass from Kingston Preyer to Pierre Thomas over the shoulder into the corner of the end zone.
You were just saying right before it happened about how hard the wide receivers were working to get open, and you saw it right there. They finally made that connection to get another score up on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a great route by Pierre and a good throw by Kingston. Thank you, Faith, on the sideline with us this year. Randy, what can you say? Kingston Preyer, a sophomore, throws about as pretty a football as you can throw.
Well, I'm just happy that we got that football in the end zone. It was a very well-thrown football, but, you know, just no rhythm offensively. Since we went up 27-0, it's just we're thinking this thing through, trying to find some openings out there, and Central Clay deserves some credit back in the secondary for making it difficult. But They've also changed some things on their defensive front. They've been slanting down with that backside defensive end that's making it a little tougher for us to get that run game going. But real good job, and so many turnovers across the way that's benefited the Wildcats.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over that much. Penalties and turnovers, we had it kill us last week, and it has killed Clay County. This one's going to be about 5 yards deep in the end zone from Colin Murphy. Man, it is just Mr. Automatic kicking off. And, again, just tremendous leg strength from that young man, and that is a weapon moving forward into the season, man. You cannot put a price on a kicker in high school that can put it into the end zone on almost every kickoff.
Go here in the third with the Wildcats leading 34-7.
Third down and 9. We'll see what Wildcats do here. Possession play. Shotgun snap. Going to hand off Harry L. off left tackle. Turns the corner, 30, 25, lowers his headgear, runs over a ball, 20, down to the 15, or go down to Faith. She was standing right there. Harry L. just lowered the headgear and ran over a Central Clay ball.
It's been getting a lot more chippy out here in this later part of this second half of the game so far. And, I mean, you can see that I don't know if they're getting tired or if it's just getting more and more tense. I've been able to see them kind of chatting on the field some, and then when it comes to actually playing, they're hitting each other a lot harder and getting a little bit more scrappy.
Yeah, he just ran over a ball, and he just took the handoff again, Randy. Thank you, Faith, on the sideline. Now, Harry L. now here you go. Get him leaning a little bit, start running the football a little bit more.
Well, I like the way that he wants to go north and south, a very physical back, only a junior, weighs about 180, 185 pounds, but can get to the outside, Brett. These little –
yes.
Both these backs back in the backfield's had great games.
Yeah, this time John Norris gets hit in the backfield, and no gain on the play to bring up third down, and that may take us to the fourth quarter. I don't know. See when they get the ball set. I think it will take us to the fourth. Wildcats leading 34-7 here. Kirk Johnson, new head football coach at Benjamin Russell, dropped the season opener last week to Opelika and barring some kind of meteor coming from outer space. Looks like he's going to get his first win here at Benjamin Russell, but got one more quarter left to play and got a chance to cash in another one right here, and they'll let the clock roll down, and that'll end the third period of play. We come back, it'll be the fourth quarter, brought to you by Heritage South Credit Union. Wildcats lead at 34-7. That's your all-clear plumbing and air score. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug-tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Since 1966, Camping World has been America's RV dealer, selling over 1 million RVs. RVs that are built right here in America to see America. And Camping World has the most affordable RVs available, giving you the freedom to explore our great country. Take advantage of Built in America pricing on over 25,000 new RVs. With travel trailers starting at just $92 a month, fifth wheel starting at $227, and motorhomes starting at $563. Pursue your American dream at Camping World.
Castelluccio Fine Italian Dining in downtown Alexander City is rapidly becoming the region standard for Italian cuisine, as well as hand-cut filet mignon, fresh Gulf seafood, and the area's best Italian import wine selection. We offer true old-world charm with unmatched hospitality. Like Castelluccio Fine Dining on Facebook to keep up with daily lunch and dinner specials. Also new, we offer catering for your family and small business, so call and order. Castelluccio, downtown Alexander City, where the only thing that rivals the flavor is the dining experience.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Guys, Wildcats in control 34-7. They're looking for some more down here. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Wildcats at the Vol 13-yard line.
Been able to rest the receivers a majority of the night. So they're out of the football game. And, BJ hasn't played this second half. Did a little bit there in the first half. I had a major play in the first half where he was a heads-up play on a block field goal, picks it up, takes it into the end zone. That was a huge play there in the first half. But the Wildcats is going to be easy to pick the players of the game, and probably that two-headed monster back there at running back. Both of them have played well, and Coach Coleman, we can catch up with them. But I'm just going to speculate that both running backs have got 70 to 80 yards of rushing, both of them equally right now.
Yeah,
and,
it's close.
That's great.
It's close. We have 140 to halftime, and that's all we're doing right now is running the football.
Kingston probably had 40-something of that there in the first half, so real good to see. We got Elijah coming back into the football game. A little heavy package right here on 3rd down and 5.
Former Ben Russell Wildcat for UAB having a good night tonight. Elijah going to try to break a tackle. 10 going to leap forward. Did he get the first down?
Yeah, he did.
Man, what an individual effort right there by Elijah Johnson. Like, he was tripped up, Randy, around the 10-yard line, and he just dove for the first down marker around the 8-7-yard line and moves the chains. How about a pass over here to Sedarian? He's going to be blanketed over here. Elijah in the shotgun. Wildcat going to try it right. Going to find a seam. Found a block. 5. Into the end zone. Wildcats. Elijah Johnson pouring it on. Wildcats lead it 40-7.
That's his second rushing touchdown of the night, 3rd on the season. I love that heavy package, Brett. Elijah runs it like a running back. He's got the ability to set you up. He's strong enough in the lower half that if you don't tackle him down low and you get up high, he'll run through those arm tackles. This is a powerful formation that I think when we get in the red zone a remainder of the year, I'm not saying that we stay in it all the time, but you and I are going to feel comfortable when we go into this that even if it's 2nd down and 7 or 8 from right outside the 10-yard line, I'd take my chances giving him the football.
Yeah, he's just a playmaker, man. He's got a nose for the end zone.
You add one more hat. When you wildcat it back there to a quarterback like Elijah and you get an extra hat out there blocking and as physical as he is, good football.
Yeah, it is. Faith, another touchdown for Elijah Johnson down there. Just a tremendous playmaker.
I told you earlier that he was not going to let up, and obviously he has shown that he's not going to let off the gas at all for the rest of this game.
Yeah, I mean, just like you said, Randy. Thank you, Faith. Just finds the end zone, man. Just trust him moving forward in the season to make plays down there in the red zone, and he just continues to do that. Then comes back here and holds the football for special teams, and Colin kind of shanked that one. But we Still got some work to do in special teams. Now, Colin, the leg is tremendous. And still got some snap placement hold issue stuff going on, and pulled that one. Wildcats, though, in complete control, 40-7. Wildcats had dropped 5 out of the last 6 in this series. Last win coming at Central Clay with Malcolm Simmons, and had a tremendous night that night, Randy, if you remember, and just played so well. And, you know, lost a close one last year, and they were a lot better team than us, and Sedarian had a tremendous night, and they just had a little bit too much for us. They won that game 35-28, and but tonight there's a discrepancy here tonight. And look, J.T. Wilkerson may have made a little bit of a difference, but I don't know if it would have made that much of a difference. This Wildcat football team got a lot of talent and skill position guys, and they got a quarterback here that's just cool, calm, and collected. And you got a guy like Elijah Johnson that can just come in and make play after play.
Well, I'm not worried about very much of anything you just said. The thing I'm worried about, can we win the line of scrimmage? And we've whooped on the line of scrimmage tonight. So I don't care who your quarterback is, who your running backs are.
Right.
And we just haven't been able to say that too often in this series. So it's been a great night for our line of scrimmage.
Wow, what a hit on the special teams. Man, we just bulldozed somebody at the 20.
Good open field tackle by Andre Whetstone again.
That was a pretty big collision, man. Yeah, I think he's going to be good. Walking up, maybe a little woozy there, Randy. That was head-to-head collision there, so they're going to check him out. We'll see if we can get an update from Faith.
That's the left shoulder.
Yeah, let's see if Faith will give us an update here in a minute. Maybe she can get some information. She's there with Charles. Going to drop back, throw a pass. This pass, woo, man. That would have been a walk-in touchdown for Elijah Johnson if that one would have been on target. So try to get an update from Faith on Charles here in just a second. But that's a big play. I mean, that's a big deal right there on the sideline. Randy.
Well, the parts that they're checking now looks like a stinger. Kind of numb on that left side. So, you know, if they don't stay up there around that shoulder checking for a separation, then there's hopefully no issue. I mean, he is as big a player as we've got out there.
Big run right here for Central Clay across the 40, and I think they're going to have a Vol first down. That'll be Vol first down number 3. So moving the chains up to the 41-yard line. Shotgun snap, going to roll the pocket over here. Under pressure, steps up, and is just engulfed.
Charzell again.
Yeah, I mean, he nowhere to go with that. And
great closing speed also by B.J. Hicks, putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback back there in the backfield. Makes him cut back inside to Charzell Davis. And he'll get another sack here on the season. And Charzell's only a sophomore.
Yeah,
great future ahead.
Right. Faith, just give me a signal if you have something, and I'll come down to you here after this play for Central Clay. 2nd down and 17. I think she has an update on Charles. So we'll wait here. Trips down here to the bottom, 2 to the top here for the Vols. On 2nd down and 17. Clock under 6:45 to go in the ball game. Wildcats up 40-7. Shotgun snap. Going to look over here, a little quick screen. Dump it out, hit it to 40. Going to fall forward to the 43. Let's go down the sideline with Faith Richardson. Update on Charles Chappelle.
Yeah, I mean, they're checking out that left shoulder, but, I mean, he's got the mobility. He's moving his arms. They're still working on it, but I'm not sure really what the verdict is going to be.
Okay, well, that's good news. Mobility.
But I'll keep y'all updated.
Yeah, thank you, Faith. Appreciate it, Randy. Good mobility. That's good news.
Yeah, that's great. Want to see him stay in without any major injuries at all. As good a player as he is, one of the top defensive players in the entire state. We'll roll under 6 minutes to go here in the ball game.
Off over on the right side and just about 3 yards off the right side there on 3rd down and 7. Going to bring up 4th down for the Vols. Going to roll under 5:50. Really been a dominating performance for the Wildcats tonight. It's an official timeout on the field. We'll take a Scooter's Coffee 1-minute timeout with them. 5:46 to go in the ball game. Wildcats up big, 40-7. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Opelika Ford has employee pricing for all. This is Earl Hudson, General Manager. Employee pricing will save you thousands.
Everyone is talking about tariffs and higher prices.
Not at Opelika Ford. If you see higher prices, run away, buy from us, and save.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down.
How about credit approval?
We work with dozens of lenders, and we have a plan for almost any credit situation.
All roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Ford.
Just 25 minutes from Columbus, OpelikaFordChrysler.com, or call me, Alabama, 1-800-NEXT-RIDE.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com. There's only one Clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands, from drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply is your headquarters for all the brands contractors know best. We are your local home improvement store with 9 convenient locations throughout Central Alabama. We have a huge selection of Weber and Traeger, Pelican coolers, Milwaukee and DeWalt tools, and other top brands. No matter the project, we have you covered with our high-quality lumber and building supplies. From do-it-yourselfers to seasoned pros, Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply has what you need to get the job done.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
This is Earl Hudson, General Manager of Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, where you get the freedom of choice. Employee pricing, low APR, or customer cash, whatever saves you the most money, it's your choice. Save big on new Ram trucks, Jeep Wranglers, Gladiators, Grand Cherokees, Durangos, and more.
What about down payment?
Just one dime down. Come see us at Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram today.
During Employee Pricing Plus, all roads lead to Opelika. Opelika Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Opelika Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram.com.
At Football Network, some scores here. Opelika in overtime over Callaway, Georgia, 36-35. And listen to this one. Vestavia Hills destroyed Auburn 42-14.
Who saw that?
Nobody.
Oh, my
I almost
gosh.
said when we were talking about it earlier, like when y'all said we play Vestavia, I went, okay, well, that's going to be a win for Auburn. Good gosh. 42-14 Vestavia, all at Vestavia tonight. Big win over the Auburn Tigers there.
I wonder when the last time they lost a football game like that.
I
Brett.
don't remember one. Not under Keith Etheridge's watch, for sure.
No, it hasn't. You know, if anything, they've
What
lost.
in the world? That's Casey Myers at quarterback, too. Golly, man, they'll go back to the drawing board on that one. Hey, let me tell you something. Opelika just went 2-0. Watch out for them in that region. Callaway, Georgia, very good football program.
Yeah.
Beat them in overtime, 36-35. Just did not see that one coming. Appreciate your text there, my friend.
Quick update on the college front. UAB trailing. The last score I had was 21-17 to Alabama State. Corey Milner, one of our best from here, is having a really good night, though, for UAB. 4 catches for 90 yards and a touchdown. We still got a lot of our starters in, but we've slowly, 2 or 3 here and 2 or 3 there at different positions have rotated in and out in the secondary, and some also up front, Brett. But
yeah,
4th down and 5 play here as the clock rolls back. 5:38 to go here in the football game with the Wildcats leading 40-7.
4th down and 5, so you can get a stop right here, be a quarterback sweep. Boy, you talking about not even getting close. He lost a yard. Like, that's all you got in the arsenal. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Wildcats. And Wildcats will have the football with 5:28, and you'll get to see your nephew, Randy, come in here. Graham Lee will get the snaps at quarterback. Good for him.
Well, I can assure you he's a bigger version at quarterback than my little number 10, my sophomore year rolled out there with. And proud of him for sticking in there with it. And they had a good JV win this week.
He had a couple touchdowns, didn't he?
He did. He had a good night. Didn't play much of the second half, so didn't get to add to it. But
it's okay. Now he's getting in a varsity game here, week number 2. If I was a betting man, Randy, I would think he's going to turn around and hand this one off.
Yeah, I think he's about to get 5 minutes and 15 seconds of turn left and turn right.
That's right, but that's okay. And I don't know. Maybe they're making him come out because of an equipment violation.
Knee pads.
Yep.
It's got to be knee pads.
Yeah, pads are above his leg, above his knees. How many times have we, man? So that is everywhere this year. I mean, they are enforcing that. So we'll have to wait for Graham to take a snap. Instead, you're going to get the handoff from Kadorian Bird, freshman. Is that another Jaden Tuck?
Yeah, I guess so.
Wow. I was about to say, did Jaden suit up again? He just won a city council race. Now he's back in the football game.
Good physical run right there.
We're going to try this again. So Graham Lee going to come back out with 4:39, and Bird will come out. 2nd down and 8. Clock on the move here. Reminder, coming up after the game, it'll be the Radney Funeral Home post-game show. We'll catch up with Coach Kurt Johnson. Faith will catch up with him after the football game, get his comments tonight.
Let that clock roll down.
Yes.
Cody, I'm sure, telling him exactly when he wants this one snapped.
Yep. They're going to snap it, going to hand off over here. Good hole there. Down to the 40, still running to the 38-yard line. Going to be just short of a Wildcat first down. Hey, but a good 7-yard run there on 2nd and 8. Going to be about a yard and a half, they'll call it, coming up.
I see a Waldrop in the football game out there. Wes and I coaching one of the others.
Jackson.
On our team.
Yep.
And we'll try to roll down a few of these names that are seeing their first action. Number 70, Asante Johnson in at right tackle.
Randy, you and I always love to see new guys in the game.
We do. Like to run them down. Number 79,
means you're
as we
winning
just
big.
mentioned, was John Waldrop in the ball game. Big left guard lined up right now. Graham running that thing down to the moment they want it snapped.
Got to make you feel proud to look out there and see Graham taking those snaps, Randy. Handoff left side. Going to dive across the 35 and get a first down. Keep that clock moving. Again, you worked so hard with him in the weight room and in the off seasons, and like you said, tip of the hat for him sticking with it.
Well, you can't beat the good Lord giving you a growth spurt. And he grew about 8 inches over the last 12 to 16 months. And that's helped him out a lot. But I expect a good 3 years and 3 sports from him.
Yes. Got the frame to do it, and looking forward to it. First down and 10, Wildcats at the Vol 35. It's been a thumping here tonight, folks, 40-7. Wildcats have won every phase of the game. Graham going to hand off over here on the right side, turns the corner, cuts up. Man, good hard running here for the Wildcats.
Kid runs north-south, finds him a little lane on that buck sweep.
Yes.
Good old buck sweep for Coach Coleman that's coached that one.
Yeah.
We're going to have a new group come in now, guys.
Yep, Bug coming into the ball game for the first time back there at quarterback. He's only a freshman. Great athlete, too, another 3-sport kid for us around here.
Hey, good to see all these kids getting some work in here against a good Central Clay Vol team. This will be a Vol team that will have to figure out how to move forward without J.T. Wilkerson, but they'll get him back before the season's over, and he is a big-time player on both sides of the ball for the Vols, and they'll have a really good season in 5A. You can write that down. They'll rebound from this, and they'll have a good season.
Barrett Dodson in the ball game at right guard for the first time. Good snaps from our center.
Yeah, this one's going to run backwards, and that's not going to be a hold on top of it. So that was not a very good play there. I'll come down to Faith one last time before. Hey, look, going to have a jubilant Kirk Johnson. Got to be a little bit better this week, Faith, for you.
Yeah, you're talking about some of these other guys getting a few reps in right now, and we've got our ones going on right now getting some media reps in behind Sophie. So, yeah, there's good vibes down here for sure.
Absolutely. So I expect Kirk Johnson to be nice to you tonight. I'm going to get him next week if he's not. So thank you, Faith.
Gavin Murphy in the ball game for the first time up at slot receiver, along with number 30 up there. That's Demetrius Johnson. Number 31 seeing his first action, freshman Landon Sweetwine. Try our best to name all of them coming in and out. It's going to be impossible to get everyone, but
I'll be honest with you, I love seeing rear ends headed to the exits early. Makes me smile, guys. I'm just going to not lie to you. And we're going to learn not to run backwards here. 54 seconds on 2nd and 17, but Wildcats came in and did what they needed to do after a hard-fought loss to Opelika last week. They came in and took it to the Vols tonight, 40-7. The Vols never really were in this football game. And one fluky touchdown pass in the corner.
Number 82 into the ball game for the first time is freshman Jack Johnson. Good to see Jack down there.
Yep.
That's his brother Jace running the football in all night, and I would say they're from pretty good pedigree.
Yeah, I would say so.
From both sides, mama and the daddy.
We got 20 seconds, guys. Probably going to be the last snap. The Wildcats going to improve to 1-1 on the season. Handoff right up the middle. Broke a tackle. Broke another one. That's number 44.
Yep. That is Jalen Tuck.
That's going to be it, though, guys. 2 seconds, one. Final score. Wildcats dominate the Vols 40-7. Hey, look. The black uniforms debut, it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Had the black out here tonight. The Wildcats took it to the Vols 40-7. And we'll head to the Radney Funeral Home post-game show. And when we come back, we'll get Faith to catch up with head football coach Kirk Johnson. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Forbes Auto Sales, Highway 280 in Kellyton, Alabama is home-owned and home-operated. If you're looking for tires, they have it. If you're looking for a vehicle, they have them. Great selection. Always out looking for more just for you, the customer. And if you're looking for service, whether you buy the vehicle from them or whether you buy the vehicle somewhere else, they do service work and got a great crew there. Keep us in mind. Why don't you go by Forbes Auto Sales on Highway 280 in Kellyton today.
They say we live in an age of big data, where computers and fancy algorithms are supposed to know you best. But at Country Financial, we know helping you own your future requires, well, something much bigger. Contact your local Country Financial representative and start planning for your future with a personal touch.
Alex City Food Shop on the corner of Highway 280 and Airport Drive offers you the best convenience for your fuel up and go needs. Whether a quick snack on the go, cold beverages for the party or tailgate, or just a quick fuel up, you can expect a friendly staff and a fully stocked snack and drink section, all in the heart of Alexander City. Alex City Food Shop, your locally owned full-service gas and convenience store that offers value in all we do.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Did you know that Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air service fee is good for 30 days for all 4 trades? That's right. If we service your home's electric, plumbing, HVAC, or garage doors, we will come back within 30 days for any of the 4 trades at no additional cost to you. A licensed and trained Dixie technician will service your home with our signature warehouse on wheels, and all work will be backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. What are you waiting for?
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Let's come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Everyone to the Radney Funeral Home post-game show. Here for you, always calling Radney Funeral Home. Wildcats dominate here tonight, 40-7 over the Central Clay Vols, Randy. And before we go down to Faith with Coach Johnson here after the alma mater, just your thoughts on this game, coming back after a loss against Opelika, a hard-fought loss, come back and really dominate this football game.
Well, you win the football game the way that you had hoped to win it against the Central Clay team, and that's winning the line of scrimmage. And I don't care who the quarterback is, and it's unfortunate for Central Clay that J.T. Wilkerson's out. But that didn't change the fact of us owning the line of scrimmage. I mean, he wasn't going to play in that spot anyway. And so and we did tonight, Brett, and we leaned on him, and we ran it well. We tackled great at the line of scrimmage. Our linebackers continued with Charles and B.J. Hicks to just play great football. And, we'll talk about those 2 running backs when we get to our players of the game. You know, neither one of them really had any massive runs, but both of them kept us ahead of the sticks and kept running the football downhill. Anytime you can beat Central Clay and a Danny Horn-led team 40-7, I don't care what the circumstances are, you're going to call that a massive win, and that was a great one here tonight.
It was a great one. I think you said it best. Anytime you can dominate a Danny Horn-led football team, you've done something. So Wildcats did get a huge win, 40-7. And Kurt Johnson, Randy, big deal. His first win as a Wildcat and over a good program here against the winningest football coach in the state of Alabama history, a former Benjamin Russell coach here in Danny Horn. nothing but respect for that man and his program, and spent 10 really good years here. And, but we got a good coach here now, and Kurt Johnson, a guy that's one of the best coaches in this state right now. Randy, looking at his record over the last 4 years before he came to Benjamin Russell, at 55-2. I know he dropped that one last week, but right back in the win column. And I watch him at practice, and I watch him during the week. And Randy, he is a fish out of water, and just relentless in his preparation and the things that he does, and how he handles his business. And just a tremendous coach game. After we got our feet under us in the first half, Randy, we cleaned some things up and ended up being a good night for the Wildcats.
Definitely a good night. The lone touchdown that they get was the Hail Mary pass there to close out the first half. Maybe 4 or 5 first downs total for Central Clay tonight. It was a dominating performance on both sides of the ball, and great to see,
Yes.
Good to see my nephew get into the ball game for the first time. Hopefully he's got many, many more great years to come here in multiple sports. And, good to see Ezel Powell out there.
Yes.
Kind of with Stanford Simmons. Those two guys, I'm sure, were teammates
They
there
were.
at Auburn
They
together.
were teammates at Auburn together, so they catching up right there. And both really good players for Auburn University. And I remember Stanford Simmons with a massive interception against Georgia on the road in Athens. It really helped Auburn win a game over there. Lord knows it's been a while since we've done it. So I have to flash back to any positives that Auburn's had against Georgia over the last 25-plus years. But, good to see those two catch up, and still waiting. Coach Johnson talking with Chris Blackshear with the TV network.
Boy, Chris is great, isn't he?
Yeah, Chris is a great guy, and talked to him before the game, and does a really, really good job down there. It looks like he's going to be able to catch up with Kingston and Sedarian. So Coach Johnson will get to escape there, then he'll get to have an interview with Faith for all of us here on our network. But again, Wildcats win it 40-7.
Go ahead and run down our stuff.
Yeah, he's going to go to Faith now. He's going to head right over to her. And so, Faith, I'm going to come on down to you and get ready for Coach Johnson is, you just never know what you never know what you're going to get. I think we're ready now, Faith. I'm going to kick it down to you. Got Coach Johnson.
Coach, how was your first game at home with the Wildcats?
It was a win, thank God. 0-2 would have been crazy. I don't know what I would have done. Really, really excited to get that win.
How do you think this team played?
I think we played well. I think that we made a really, really boneheaded mistake right there before half. Got to back the ball down. We'll show him a little love on Monday. But it's a win. So tomorrow you wake up a little bit more happier. It's college football kickoff, so you can watch a little football and be okay. When you lose, it doesn't feel good.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Faith, a little bit better mood there for Coach Johnson down there. Happy with the performance, like you said. Going to go give some love to that guy that didn't knock the ball down heading into the end zone. So thank you, Faith. Thank you for catching up with Coach Jay there. Randy, let's go to our Wildcat play of the game first. Brought to you by Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, the region's authorized Mahindra Tractor and Spartan Mower dealer. See us today for 0 turns. The Wildcat play of the game.
Well, the play of the game, and it was during a big time of the game, early going. Block field goal, BJ, who didn't get to play much tonight. He's a little gimpy out there,
yes.
But BJ Bedgood with a very heads-up play, sees the ball bouncing around on the ground, goes for it the first time, kind of misses it, bounces back up to him the second time. He didn't miss it then, and as speedy as he is, he gets it into that right corner of the end zone for a touchdown. So our play of the game goes to BJ Bedgood tonight on that field goal block. First time in 26 years Brett Pritchard's called that one, so we got to call that one the play of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. Wildcat play of the game brought to you by Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor. What a great play. Turned a negative into a massive positive there, B.J. Bedgood making that play. All right, the Dark Insurance players of the game. Don't be in the dark for your insurance needs. Call Dark Insurance today. They've been the longtime sponsor of the player or players of the game. We got 2 tonight.
Well, we're going to give it to 3 because the quarterback had equal amount of running the football also. It could have, it had to go to a running back. It had to go to a running portion of this ball game because the Wildcats really didn't throw the ball exceptionally well tonight.
Right.
But they did get it done running the football. And Jai Norris had 55 yards and a touchdown. Harry L. had another 65 yards. And, I thought early going, and I think Coach Coleman's running down Kingston Preyear's rushing yards tonight. He had a 35-yarder there in the first half. He's probably ended up with well over 65 to 70 yards rushing. And my math's good enough to tell me between those three against the Danny Horn-led team, we rushed the football for 175 yards with those three guys tonight. And so let's give it to all three of them. And the physical play, and the only way that you do that is if you play well on the lines of scrimmage, and our offensive line played great tonight.
Yeah, and I think you just said it. Offensive line played great, allowed those three guys to do what they were able to do back there. So congratulations to all three of them on being named the Dark Insurance Players of the game.
53 yards. So between the three of them, they're right at 170 yards rushing tonight.
Okay. And also, I'll come to Wes here in just a minute before we get off. I mean, obviously – dominating performance by our defense, Randy. Central Clay, what'd they end up with, 4 or 5 first downs in the whole game?
I think 4. And, you know, one of those was when we were in prevent defense. The first one of the ball game, late in the second quarter, was just a scramble by Taylor Boyd to pick the first down up. So, offensively, not much doing for Central Clay tonight, and great physical play on both sides of the ball for us.
Yeah, absolutely. So congratulations all the way around. And, again, a big win there for the Wildcats. Wes, you got anything you want to add before we get off? Pretty much dominating performance there for the Wildcats all the way around. All right, we go on the road next week. We'll be 2 weeks away from being back home. I think we got Calera next week on the road. So, Calera Eagles, I think they got a win. Did they get a win last week? I can't remember. I want to say that they may have. I think did they beat Northridge? I'm not too sure about that. I need to dig that up. But I was way more concerned about tonight and how we played tonight. So, anyway, we'll be back with you next. There'll be a Friday. Of course, it's Thursday night tonight. We'll be back with you next Friday for Wildcat football on the road at Calera. Pregame starting at 6:30. The countdown to kickoff there at 6:30, and the Karen Chanel State Farm first half kickoff will be at 7. I want to remind everybody coming up in about 15 minutes, it's the AHSA Radio Network Scoreboard Show. Actually won't be coming up to you in 15 minutes because it's Thursday. It'll be coming up to you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Again, my days are completely off here, and trying to get everything squared away. Auburn plays more, so we got Friday college football, so we'll be coming at you there. So, again, appreciate all of you that tune us in each and every week. And, again, we'll be back with you next Friday for Wildcat football on the road with Calera. All right, for our whole broadcast crew, Kane over here who handles our production, Michaela on the camera right there, Faith Richardson on the sidelines for us, Wes Coleman there, our spotter statistician, my broadcast partner, Randy Lee. I'm Brett Pritchard saying we've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next week. Wildcats win it 40-7.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Hello, I'm Karen Chanel, your State Farm agent in Alexander City, Alabama, and the greater Lake Martin area. I want to talk to you a little bit today about your discounts. How many of you are entitled to discounts that you may or may not be receiving? One of the easiest discounts on your homeowner's insurance is that of having a fire extinguisher. Coupled with a deadbolt lock and a smoke alarm, that gives you an automatic discount on your homeowner's policy.
If you are needing some work done, big or small, call ProCare Contracting. Locally owned and operated, ProCare Contracting has got you covered. They have 2 construction groups and they can do your clearing, grading, hauling, and bush hogging. Or if you need concrete work, they offer concrete footings, slabs, fountains, driveways, sidewalks, retainer walls, seawalls, whatever you may need. Get it all done with one call to ProCare Contracting. Call today for estimates and any questions at 256-675-5210.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
Prime Steakhouse in Stillwaters is the place everybody's talking about. Find out for yourself and try the best steak on the lake. Prime Steakhouse and Catering, located in Stillwaters, open to the public.
Our kids aren't the only ones who do homework. For big families, we do ours too. Like buying our first home, which was a whole different animal. We got expert coaching from Maria, our Valley Home Loan consultant. She provided a full menu of digital resources, which gave us the confidence to make an offer. Now we have our own yard, which taking care of is, well, a whole different animal. Finding the right mortgage can be daunting. We can help you through it all.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?